Hi, how
Hi
you doing?
guys, what's up?
What's up? Indeed.
Give me
Well,
a
good.
second. I misspelled her name.
That was a
I got it.
great. That's a great start to the the podcast. Good
I
morning,
got
good
it.
afternoon,
We're good.
good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I hope everyone's all going well and enjoying their Saturday evening for the 9th of October, 2021. I
Yes.
am, I am the host, and the knackered host with the most is Malk.
Yes.
And on my left hand side or right hand side of the screen is the hostess with the mostess, is the Trans Gamer Girl. How you doing, Trans? You
I'm
okay?
doing all right. Yeah, it's been a very busy week for me. I'm going back to the channel now. My job has been really busy this week because we had our school systems were out for their fall break, and yeah, it was swamped. And we had a lot of rain this week, so like nobody wanted to go outside. So I have been like every day at work, like the last 4 days have just been constant, 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 constant. It's been crazy.
Oh no.
But
Hopefully.
I'm here now.
Yeah, that's good. That's the main thing because it's Saturday. It's
It
the
is
podcast.
Saturday. It
It's the pod.
is.
And guess what? Guess what? I know the last few weeks, I know the last 2 out of the 3 weeks, we just obviously poor
Um,
trans. She's been really not well
it's
the
been
last
a
few.
rough last few weeks, guys. Just yeah, but it's
So
okay
yeah, but
because we're here.
absolutely, and like I said, she's here live and well, and it's
I
good to
didn't
have.
die. I didn't even
No,
stream on Monday, and I apologize to my channel for that. I know I didn't stream on Monday, and I'm sorry for that, guys.
yeah, it's just
It's just been
unbelievable.
it's been
It's
a
just
crazy week.
unbelievable. It's just
Yeah.
unbelievable with that. So, but yeah, I mean, it's like I said, this is episode 16. Episode 16 of the podcast, and I can't believe we've done 16 episodes. Unbelievable stuff.
It's insane. And
And we,
going strong. That's the best thing about it.
and we've got 4 left to do.
4 more for the season, guys. 4 more.
4 more. But we can't think about that yet. This is episode 16. Right here, right now.
We have to make the
Because
announcement at the end of the podcast too
absolutely.
about the next
Because
2 weeks.
yes, don't panic. Do not panic
It's
at
okay.
all. I'm wondering what was going to happen. So we've got this fantastic streamer. Funny enough, she spotted me when I was doing my build up to the Retro Wolf live scenes, and watching her streams, she's done absolutely amazing stuff. She does a variety of streams, and her most famous one has always been the Mario Kart series, and she's absolutely amazing. And when you watch her, it's just it's like it's perfect. I don't know how to describe it. It's absolute perfect
Well, she's
as
also
well.
been here to support us too,
Oh, absolutely,
which is
absolutely.
awesome. She's been in my channel. She's been in your channel. She's been in the podcast as well, coming in the channel and chat and talking with
But
us too. So
but funny enough, she's never done a podcast. That's the
she's never
first
done
one.
a podcast. This is her
But
first one.
and
Hopefully, we don't scare her away.
for yet, not yet, anyway.
Yes.
But for yet, yeah, that's a new word I invented today. So basically, can you give a round of applause to the lovely Fleur? Wow, that was a background.
Whoa!
That was a bad background.
Fleurfaust, everyone.
Hi.
It's Fleurfaust, guys.
How you doing? You okay?
Hi.
I'm doing good, thank you.
Oh,
It's
bless.
a kitty.
And we got
Kitty
a little.
mom. I love
Oh,
There's a
it.
kitty, and there's a puppy here too.
Kitty and puppy bombs. I love it. So cute.
oh,
So cute.
oh.
Love it.
This we call the pet show now. Pets episode now.
No, we
Not.
already had a pet episode.
It'll be on a pet episode. You never know what's going to happen next. But Fleur, I bet you're absolutely delighted to join us in the podcast for the very first time in your
Of
career as a
course.
podcaster.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's fun
Yes.
stuff. We have a lot of fun here. We do.
Absolutely.
Oh.
I mean.
Ow.
Oh. You
Sorry, my
okay?
foot. My foot was falling asleep. I had to move it.
Oh well, we're sorry. We're sorry for any technical difficulties, guys. We'll try and sort
Sorry,
this one out
guys.
as soon as possible. Um, but from your perspective, Fleur, I mean, are you nervous tonight for the podcast, or are you just going to keep it cool and calm and be collective, bish bash bosh way?
I think it's gonna be great. I'm a bit nervous, but that's just because I'm a nervous person, so I'm always nervous.
Aww.
Nothing to be nervous about,
But
except
yeah.
for maybe my channel spamming the heck out of some spot hydrates. That's about it. That's the
Yeah.
only thing you really gotta worry about.
So
That's
yeah.
the biggest concern in this channel.
Yeah, just a minuscule. But unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to be drinking any of the alcohol tonight because I've got a bit of a bad headache as well coming back from EGX today. So, a bit of a mad one, to be fair. So
Which we'll
that's
talk about later. Yeah.
I did not expect that. Thanks for telling me right here, right now. I know. But yeah, it should be good stuff. So, like I said, it's good to have Fleur. I've been pestering her for many weeks, haven't I? For many, many weeks to get you on the podcast, and you said I would absolutely, absolutely love to. So, it feels like a contract sorted, bish bash bosh way as well. So, so what we're going to
All of
do?
our friends are apparently superstars, which I won't argue with. All the love to all of our friends.
There you go. I've got to do the heart. We got to do the heart because if you don't, I'm gonna be getting killed by trans because if I don't get the heart right. If I don't, that's it.
No, you only get in trouble if you use the heart when I'm not here. That's the only time you get in trouble.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yes, miss.
That's when he gets
Yeah.
in trouble. Like he legit gets in trouble. Like I'm like, Malk, did you use my heart on your channel?
There, there's my
Ooh.
answer. There's my answer with that. Woo.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm not saying a word on that. But anywho, let's not talk about that. This is the podcast for Fleur because
Tis,
that's how
tis.
because I pronounce Fleur like the posh way, Fleur. It's like I don't know. That's just me. I just prefer it because it's not cool. It's like Fleur. How you doing? On there.
Sorry, my Tennessee accent does not allow me to sound as cool and posh as Malk when I say Fleur.
See,
great!
no,
It's great
it's a
too.
flair. It's like flair. Like flair.
Fleur.
Flair. That's it. Bish
Yeah,
bash bosh way.
exactly.
yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed it on
Nailed
the head.
it.
Nailed it. Bish bash bosh way. So basically, guys, this is 16 episodes, you should know what to expect. If you don't, where the hell have you been?
Exactly.
So basically,
Why haven't you been here with us? We
I
want you
know
here with us. Come on.
we're on big
We
dollar.
are big. We are big. It's so
Spotify,
crazy.
Google Podcasts, Desire, whatever you call it, Desire,
iTunes podcast,
iTunes,
tune
yeah,
in,
yeah.
bunch of other places.
Much of
We're
other
everywhere,
places.
man.
So it's all good. So basically, what we're going to happen is there'll be 4 segments, as you lovely people should know. The first one will be the PC console news, which I'll be doing to talk about, and then hopefully build up to the main discussion topic, which Trans slowly mentioned about it last minute to me about the EGX to me now.
I figured it was very fitting, guys, because he went to EGX and I'm so jelly because I haven't ever gone to a gaming convention in my lifetime. So, this is also for trans. So I can live vicariously through Malk, okay?
And then, thanks, Trans, for that.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll have some words after the podcast as well. So basically, the interview with the streamer is the lovely Fleur. So basically, Trans, the hostess with the mostest, will be answering asking the questions, not answering as well as asking the questions at the same
I'm
time.
not answering.
Yeah, I know. Asking the questions to Fleur to hear her thoughts on the streaming side of things. And then the Ask Us Anything, which everyone should know by now, is you
By
can
now.
ask anything that you ever wanted on the stream to either me,
Within reason,
Trans,
obviously.
me, Trans, and Fleur within reason, as what Trans says. If you don't put the heart on because
Before we go any further, can we just talk about how long my hair has gotten over the course of these episodes?
I did not notice. I
Can we just talk about this first?
yeah, we
Because
can.
I can pull my hair up in a full ponytail now.
Ooh.
It was not like that 4 months ago.
No, absolutely
No.
not. Nope. But the
I just
problem is,
figured that was important for you guys to know. So
but the problem is,
Very.
if I said something like differently, it'd be like, oh, how could you, Malk? How could you say that to
why would
me?
I be upset?
No, but I'm trying to be cool and calm, and like, yeah, that's nice, nice ponytail. That's it as well. So that's all good. Anyways, let's go straight in to the podcast. I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on in the background. Is that yours, Fleur? Is it Fleur?
She got
Is that...
people in her house. It's okay. It happens.
Ah, that's cool.
It's all good.
It's sorry. All here is a
Life
bang,
happens,
bang,
y'all.
bang.
Life
Like, oh,
happens for real.
yeah, so good. So we got the PC console news article. So basically, this will be talking about the latest PC and console news that's been mentioned about during this week on coming up to if I was, sorry, eight, four, week commencing the fourth. I'll tell you, I am absolutely lost my head. Now, we commenced the 4th of October 2021. So, so when you guys are ready, we'll kick off.
I'm
Um,
ready. Let's go, man. Let's go.
so
I'm
this,
down. Let's get on this.
so we're going to try and do as quickly as
If you
possible.
have any issues, feel free to let me know. Or if you want to take a break from going over the news, I'll be happy to add to it. So
This is why I love you, Trans, for this
got
part
you,
as
buddy. I
well.
got you.
That's why. I tell you what. I'll do a bit of a description. You do the emphasize of it in more elaborate. Is that better?
Sounds good.
Nice one. So basically, this is an article from PC Gamer, which is called "Amazon Takes Aim at New World AFK Abusers." So basically, Amazon is making changes to its AFK direct detection system to help detect and boot bad faith AFK players. Has not said how long the timer is, but PC Gamer has tested it and found out it to be 25 minutes. Players receive a notice of 20 minutes AFK, and players have found ways around this. But do you want to elaborate a bit more, Trans, on
Yes,
that article?
for those who do not know, and another question, if you don't know this has happened, where have you been? Have you been hiding under a rock? Because this is big news. Amazon Games released its MMORPG New World this week, and I have so many friends in the RP server that I play in that have literally been grinding the crap out of New World. And if you don't know what an MMORPG, it stands for Massive Multiplayer Online RPG, which is like World of Warcraft. So the game, it was big news. Everybody was waiting for it to come out. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming," And they've released it, and apparently some people have been doing AFK abuse. The lines have been kind of long for the game because it's such a massively popular game already. It's already kind of skyrocketed. We had pre-sales were through the roof, and people have just jumped in, and the server queue's been crazy. So some people will go AFK for a minute instead of having to sign out and come back in. Well, some people have been abusing that and extending it. So Amazon is cracking down on those AFK abusers. Do you want me to read this from the article section right here for you? Okay, so the section from the article that I took directly from the article says, and I quote, "We have seen a lot of frustration around individuals who may be artificially remaining active enough in servers to avoid the automatic AFK mitigation that is built into New World," community manager Hardcore Henry wrote on the New World forums. "We certainly agree that this is not acceptable behavior, especially when there are droves of individuals who are waiting patiently to get into a world. We have created a new solution to help us identify and take action against bad faith AFK players." In addition to that, they are saying that the regular players won't be affected, but if you keep going AFK, in addition to the notes, I'm going to read a little bit further down. Continued behavior going AFK will result in harsher penalties, the company has said. So I will let Malk take back over and finish out this article section.
Yeah. Yeah. So regarding that AFK scenarios, players were not as enthusiastic as they would have been expected. They said the problem was not AFK abuses, but a lack of server capacity and the resulting long queue times. Grace period was suggested. Amazon also announced earlier on the launch of a new server status page and will no longer allow new char creation on or new char creation on full
Character.
servers. Char
Short,
characters. Yeah,
shorthand for character.
char characters. See, I was trying to elaborate it, but
All
thank
good.
you for that. See, I'm not drunk or anything like that. I promise you that. To be fair,
It's
so
my shorthand, guys. That's all it is.
uh, I see. I was just like, no, it's not say Flair, but it's like like
It's
character.
character. It's
So,
characters.
as a so new character creation on full servers, and then new AFK detection system will be rolled out over a period of time. So, yes, yes, and finally, yes, we have got the people to get them to stop doing the abuse of the AFK.
Yes.
For
I am
uh,
very happy that Amazon Games saw this was a problem. And I know that the players are kind of like, it's not this is not the issue. The issue is this. The issue is this. But I am very, very happy that Amazon took action. They said this game has literally been out for maybe a week, I think, and or maybe less. I can't remember exactly when the release date was, but I know it was really recently. It's only been out for like a week. So I am happy. I love it when a company sees a problem and they're like, this problem needs to be resolved. Let's get on it. So that's what Amazon Games did here. And I really do appreciate to see a company that cares enough about their game to really crack down on something that they find to be an issue over a period, even in the first week of release. So,
yeah, it's. I mean, it's. I'm glad, as you said, it's worth it that the people notice about it, and it's just trying to make it
mhm.
eliminate. Imagine like Valorant and all the other keyboard, the PC gaming where you play online, like
Yeah,
the shoot 'em ups as well, and you don't want anything to mess about at all. So that's what they've done is great, and that perfect, and they should do that to everywhere else, not just
yeah.
Amazon as well.
Reese just joined into my chat and sent us hearts. So, all the love to you, Reese. Thank you so much for being here again this week. We're happy to have you. We were just talking about New World and how they're cracking down on AFK abusers. So,
Absolutely, and also from my chat, Toad, you're an absolute legend. You know why?
hi.
Because
Thank you.
he subscribed for another week on my channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
and Reese, I'm so sorry. I haven't got the alcohol with me tonight because I've literally just got back from London. But unfortunately, it's just the normal drinks tonight. So here you go, guys. Hydrate time for everyone as well.
Hydrate for everybody. Yay. Let's go.
Yay.
Hmm.
So
Here we
that was
go.
from Reese. So, um,
That was from Reese in your chat.
yeah, that was from
Nice,
Reese.
nice.
But Fleur, what's your thoughts of the AFK saga? Shall we say?
Hmm.
Well, um, like you said, I think it's a good thing that they figured that out so soon after the release of the game, because I had a few friends. I have a few friends who've playing the game too.
Yeah,
I don't personally, and I heard a few times that there was some trouble regarding that issue. So
yeah,
I'm happy that they're doing something about it.
Yeah. It's
yeah,
good when a company cares enough to crack down
Mm-mm.
on something that's a problem, even if it's the first week. They're like, okay, this can't be happening. We've got to stop this.
Yes.
And, the server queues and everything, that's going to be what it is. But, I mean, that's always going to be that with a new game, especially when that's been so anticipated as this game. So,
absolutely. And that's, as I said to you, just needs to do it for everywhere else, not just for
mhm.
Amazon. Should be for everywhere else, and it should
Will
eliminate everything like that. Because why we get all the abuse was all this as well. So it just can't happen. It cannot happen at all. So I have to wait and see how it all goes.
I'm
Um,
not sure what the players are doing to get around it. Maybe they're waiting for the alert and then coming back and then going back AFK again. But honestly, I think that as long as they're cracking down on the majority of the problems with it, then that shows that there's an effort on the company's part. So I mean, for me, that's a big thing anyway. I haven't played the game yet. I literally just downloaded it yesterday. It was given to me by a friend as a gift, and I'm going to play it, but I just haven't gotten to yet because my friend's like, "Come and play New World with me," and I'm like, "Okay, I will one day. I don't know when." But they bought it. They bought it as a gift for me, and so I'll wind up joining them in New World at some point. You'll see New World streams at some point. I don't know when. What, Mal?
oh, thank you. Well, thank you. But I don't
I've
know.
already broken Milk, guys.
It's just like, no. But I don't know when. I don't know when. But I will be on. I
I
promise
will.
you.
I promise.
And then Fleur's like, are you alright? Are you alright, mate? That's it. Afterwards. Nah, it's all good. But yeah, let's hope the new world will be a class. Hopefully, it'll be a classic, and we'll get the review from Trance in about a
When I
few
play,
months' time.
when
When
I
I get,
play it.
yeah, that'll be a few months' time. That's all
Oh, I
I'm
don't think
saying.
it'll be. I literally just downloaded the game yesterday. Like I already had the game in my library, but it had not been downloaded yet to my computer. So I downloaded it to my computer. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger file than it actually was. It was like it was a 2 hour download, but my computer went to sleep, and so I had to come back to like 30 more minutes. But it wound up taking like less than that, so it was fine. But I'll play it. I promise, and you guys will see me playing it on stream. So don't worry about that.
So basically,
I love MMORPGs, man. I got my start in like heavy PC gaming. Aside from like Sims, heavy PC gaming for me was World of Warcraft. That was my first one of my first forays into PC gaming, and I loved it. So MMORPGs are my bread and butter. They've got a special place in my heart. And you guys who are on my channel, you know I love RPGs. So absolutely, I'm so excited.
I,
So excited.
I didn't know that. Trance.
You knew
Thanks.
that, Malk. You knew
I
that.
know, I know. But I just want to get your reaction, kicking in as well. Have you done much RPG stuff in your past, Fleur? In the past.
No, I can say I have. That's not the kind
Which
of game I particularly
which
play.
would
That's fair. That's fair.
that's
It's not for
fair.
everybody. It's
I
really
know,
not.
but basically, Trance will try and tell you to get New World.
I
You'll get
probably, if I
yeah.
love it, I'll probably be like, oh my gosh, you guys gonna play this game? It's so great. Come and play this game with me.
Um, um, I don't know what
Very
to say.
aggressively too.
I know. I was just like,
Ask Malk about the Valorant saga.
it's
Malk,
the
you gotta play
Valor,
Valorant with me.
Oh
it's the
my.
Valorant saga all over again.
Man, when I
Basically,
find
Fleur.
something I love, I become like a soldier for it. Like I'm not even lying. Like I'm like, you gotta get this game and you gotta play it with me, and we gotta go do this and we gotta go do this and we gotta go check this out. I'm serious. I'm not even lying. I can become a promotion officer or something. I don't know. When I
Uh,
love something so much.
uh, Fleur, I promise you, when I tell you it's a new game, I will only be calm, not what Trance does. Flash to you every 5 minutes. You gotta get it. You gotta
Malk,
get it.
how long have you known me?
You can,
This is nothing new, Malk.
I'm just being polite. Just being polite.
You know
That's it.
this is nothing new, buddy. This has
Come
been
on.
trans from day one, okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, before I mention the second part of the news article, hydrate again from Reese.
Hydrate! Woohoo! Thank
Hey.
you, Reese, for that hydrate, buddy. Even if it's on Milk's channel. Mm-hmm.
So,
Me and my
mm,
colored flavored sugar water.
is it kicked in? Is it kicked in
It's
yet?
just Kool-Aid.
Just
That's all
Kool
it
Aid.
is.
Kool Aid.
Somebody didn't know what Kool-Aid was. I'm like, it's sugar water that's got artificial flavoring and color in it. No lie.
Oh, I have to get some Kool Aid
Oh,
whenever I
hydrate
can.
on my channel from Reese as well. So let's hit our hydrates one more time, guys, for Reese. Thank you
Yay.
for those hydrates, buddy. You're amazing.
So,
I love to you.
all love to you as well, Reese. All love to you there as well. So, talking about the second part of the article, which is the another new world, but this time it wasn't for PC Gamer. That
Who knew?
no new.
Who? I said who knew?
Who knew? Who knew which new world will be? Would we know? I don't know. New World fans want life staffs to give weapon XP, and this is from a site called GameRant.com. That is a great site. That is
A good
GameRant.com.
site. I got some really good
Yes.
stuff on there.
I'll mention a little bit, and then Trans will elaborate a bit better for me. Players feel like as if the life staff is not being treated like the other weapons. Life staff can heal and do damage, and where most weapons will give you experience for killing enemies, even splitting XP between multiple weapons. The staff does not give experience for healing, only damage. Do you want to say a little bit more from your perspective?
This is for support. Anybody who plays a healer or a character that uses a healing item, and this comes from my World of Warcraft background, guys, so don't hate me for this anyway. But people who do play healers, more often than not, it's usually going to be, they can only really use staves. They can use staves, or they can use like daggers and knives. And most of the time, they'll choose to use a staff, especially if it has a really good healing ability for it. This particular item that we're talking about in this article, it's called the life staff, and it's a common staff that a lot of the healers will get. And it has and when you play a healer, for those who don't know, you can do offensive and defensive as long as you have the weaponry to do so. It's kind of like a druid in that way. If you play a druid, you usually use staves instead of, like, a knife or a dagger, because it's better for your class. Well, this particular staff that we're talking about, the players are getting a little upset about the fact that the life staff doesn't give you any experience for killing enemies. I'll go into it a little bit more, because there's a little more description on it. I'll finish out this article for you guys. Um, they feel like the players are feeling like the life staff users are not being rewarded for being active support for allies in the open world scenario. For example, if a healer's running by and there's somebody tanking or whatever, and they need a heal, like, hey, can you get me a heal? It's like, okay, cool, they'll heal them with the life staff. They don't get any experience for that. The only experience they get is actually for killing an enemy with the staff. So you have to play offensively. You can't play it defensively and get experience for the healers, which, as a MMORPG person, I do find to be kind of unfair, especially to healers who aren't usually killing stuff. They're usually trying to heal everybody else. Um, and also in the game, the enemy spawn, because it's such a popular game right now, the enemy spawns are slower, but they're getting killed quickly. So more players are jumping on the enemies than are actually having enemies available to them. And so it makes it really hard for people who use that life staff to deal additional damage, because they have to keep killing enemies to earn the XP, where it winds up having to be where they have to kill them multiple times to even get credit for the kill, because you have to do a certain amount of damage to those enemies. So I'll let you do that last little section, but that's pretty much my 2 cents. Two.
Oh, you was in a role,
I
Trans?
was on a roll. I can finish it if you want me to. I'm not concerned.
You do your
Okay.
3 cent. You do your 3 cents. No, that'll be
3 cents.
fantastic.
I'll add an extra
Uh,
cent to it. The concern that they're having seems to be that the experience they're getting for the healing in the open world could easily be exploited. This is from the company. But hopefully they'll be able to make you middle ground, because if you play a healer, you're going to be healing more, you're going to be killing, and they're going to be leveling slower because they're not getting the experience that they need to level up faster. So
uh,
hopefully
uh,
that'll come to a safe
yeah,
place. Make
yeah.
my word. So, I mean, I know you guys aren't MMORPG players, but from that description, what do you guys think? How do you feel about this issue? And whoever wants to start can start.
Ladies first. Fleur.
Okay. Um, I think that's not fair, because even though I'm not really playing RPG, I do know the basics. And I mean, if you're playing a healer, is yeah, well, the main point is to heal, to be a supportive character.
Yeah.
So that I mean, that should be normal, that you get XP from that, and the killing, because that's not the main point of playing a healer.
Yeah, agreed, agreed. And that's where the players are saying it's just not
Mm-mm.
fair to healers at all. So,
Yeah.
Milk, you get to go.
Oh, I speechless. Yeah, uh, I agree with Fleur. I agree with you, Chancellor. I think it's just completely unfair. It's just downright um, bollocks. To be fair, from those
Yeah.
guys. To be fair, because it's um, eh, why, it's like hitting someone, not in real life or anything like that, but you know, hitting the game and you're
Yeah.
getting all those XPs and you're like, oh, but you're not going to get anything back. Why is that? Like, oh, so nothing to help me out. Yeah, no, mate, you can't do it. It's just tough shit. To be fair, from the game itself.
It's already hard enough to be a healer and get some
Yeah.
DPS in there when you play healer characters, unless you have like AoE magic or something that you can use to damage. It's already hard enough to get damage on enemies with a healer character, and this
Yeah,
just makes it even harder. It's just another
Yes.
hurdle they have to overcome. Like, okay, I need the experience from this guy. Bop. I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to stop healing so you can go kill a guy so you can get the experience from the kill? No, that's not really how you play a life character. Sorry. It's just not
it,
how it works.
Mm-mm.
eh, yeah. It's just like no, it's just
Yeah.
downright disgrace from that
Yeah, that
person.
doesn't make any sense.
Reese
And it's
sent us hearts again, so all the love to you, Reese.
oh,
Thank you so much for being here,
I,
and did say that Reese said he was glad that I was feeling better. Thank you so much for being happy to see
Oh,
me again. I'm happy to see you again too.
oh,
I'm glad I'm feeling better too.
I'm glad you're feeling better too, Trans. Completely feeling better as well. Next article is the official Apex Legends comics under fire for tracing fan art, and this no, and then this is a article from Dexerter. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, I
Dexerter.com.
think it's how it's pronounced. Yeah,
See, I'm glad Trans tells me if I got it right or not, because if I don't, I'm in the shit. Whatever
that's what
happens.
I'm here for.
Yeah. There's about three articles, well, three parts of the articles that they've said. So I'll go through this in more deep as well. So one part of the article says Dark Horse Comics, the company behind the official Apex Legends comic series, have come under fire for seemingly taking some of the best fan art and simply tracing it into their work. Oh shit, indeed, from them.
Yeah.
And then the second part of that article says on October the 3rd, which was last Sunday, or Sunday just gone, Twitter user Nesipak, is it Nesipak?
I think so.
Highlighted a piece of Octane I keep saying fan fart, nearly said that, fan art from 2019.
That's a totally different thing, Milk.
I know. It's my pronunciation. You should know this one. It's from 2019. That bears a strike, and I'm not pissed. To be fair, bears a striking resemblance to the upcoming comic release, the Apex Legends Overtime 3. And then another third part from the article is Dark Horse back at it again with tracing stock poses and in caps, like anger caps, and fan arts. No, not fan farts. They tweeted, and wasn't long before the other fans joined in the pile-on, pointing out that in other releases, Octane has looked more buff than his usual in-game look, and there has apparently been Rarith and Pathfinder fan art used too. And this was a former writer for Respawn, Tom Casillo, also took notice of the issue. So
I think it's Cassiello.
okay.
I think it's Cassiello.
Whatever happens, it's a guy. That's
So
all I'll say.
most of those notes are directly from the article. I was trying to find a way to shorten it, but honestly, they put it so succinctly. I just really was like, I'm just going to use this. So and you guys always know that we don't want to claim anything that's our own that's not our own. So we always make sure we say, okay, from the article, this is word for word what the article is saying. So yeah, so the Dark Horse comics, and people know them for the Batman series as well too. Um, this is a big thing because the fans and the diehard fans, the big ones, they tend to do some great fan art, and the page can be found. You can find all kinds of really amazing fan art from players that they've done and created. For them to to be, well, allegedly taking this fan art and using it and tracing it into their own comics. I mean, that's that's a little sus if you ask me.
Are you playing Among Us now? You're playing Among Us now. Sus
Sus is
times.
a word now. Okay,
I know.
it's in
Yes.
popular language. Thank you.
Yeah, it's in the dictionary now saying Among Us theory
Amongst
as well.
us.
Amongst
Amongst
us.
Amongst
Amongst
us.
us.
us. I did not say that. You did, Chance.
That's a throwback 2 weeks ago, guys. If you didn't see that episode, that's a throwback from 2 weeks
Amongst
ago.
us. Amongst us. Fleur's like, how
Hashtag
dare
amongst
you?
us.
Yeah. Fleur's like, do not do that again. That's just absolute disgrace for that, to be fair. But
Back to the article. I mean, Dark Horse has some amazingly talented illustrators. Why would they even try and get away with tracing these fan arts on these characters? That makes no sense to me. I mean,
one
you have
word.
people that get paid for this.
Yeah, one word, laziness. That's all I'm
Lazy,
saying.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Because imagine it's like saying, "Oh, can you do this?" And like, "Oh, yeah, sure, I could get a good artistic work for you."
Yeah.
And then you find out, oh, it's just a bit of a copy and paste, sort of like jobby, bish bash bosh, pshoo, there.
Well, I mean, the
No, yeah.
article said tracing. So I think what they're doing is they might be coloring it in the way they want it, but they're getting the main points from the fan art.
Mm-mm.
They're like, "Oh, this is a really good depiction of this character. We're going to just kind of do this, and we're going to do this to make it slightly different."
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, honestly, if they're actually doing that, how'd they even think they were going to get away with this shit? Honestly,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
be fair.
absolute crapness. To
It's
be
not like
fair,
a parody where you can like change one little bit detail. you know? Yeah. Parody music, if you make a parody song, it's okay because it falls under a certain clause in the law about parodies. Or if you do a cover of a song or something, as long as you change a detail in the song, it doesn't count as a copyright on that song. Now, it doesn't mean that the artist can't push a copyright. Hi, Zala! Oh my god, sorry, I just saw Zala. Ah, we gotta rehydrate too, guys.
Oh,
Reese gave us another hydrate. I was coming back to my channel and I saw Zala. Hi, Chica, I missed you so much. Oh my god, Zala's here. Mm, so happy to
Hi,
see you, Zala. Anyway, back to what
hi,
I was saying.
hi, Sala.
hi.
Hi.
For those who don't know, Zala is a friend of mine from RP, and she's been away from RP for a while. She's got some stuff going on in real life, so she's been away. But we're still friends, and I miss her so much because she's amazing, and I absolutely love her. Love you, Zala. Love you so much. Anyway, but yeah, so back to what I was saying. I'm sorry. That was
No
Trance's
worries.
little like ADD moment for a second. It was like, ooh, squirrel. You know what I mean?
I
Anyway,
I am not commenting anymore. Fleur, I am so sorry. Whatever happens after
No.
this,
sorry.
whatever happens after this, it is
I'm
out
so
of our
happy to
control.
see
To
her
be fair,
though.
no, I don't. I,
That's
I
my
don't believe.
girl.
I don't believe you one bit, Trans, with that.
I miss
No,
you
You
so
it's
will.
much,
perfectly
Zola.
fine.
I'm gonna cry. I miss you. No, I'm
Oh.
not gonna cry.
I,
I'll be.
I can't send tissues over in the
I know.
podcast.
I
To be
know.
fair, I
But
know.
no, anyway, back to what you were saying. So yeah, I've put in my like 12 cents on this, so I'll let you guys take over because I'm off of this now because I'm excited to see
Oh,
Zala.
Oh,
that's sweet.
Fleur. While Trans gets some tissues and calm herself down a little bit, what do you think of your thoughts of the tracing saga? If that's the right
I,
word to say.
yeah, that I can believe that they do that and they think they can get away with it. I mean, of course, that the fan who do well fan art, they're gonna follow on the comics and everything. So of course they're gonna see it. Like when I don't even know how they can think they're gonna get away with that, and that they think they can do that, and they think that it's fine to do so. I mean, you can use the hat from other people and get money from it, especially, the fan.
Yeah,
You get
absolutely.
the money and the fame and everything from them. If they wasn't there,
Oh
there was
yeah,
the- no
definitely.
comics. So how
Mhm.
Yeah.
can you steal, basically steal from them and then make them pay from something that
Yeah,
comes
and
from
it's not really it's really unfair to the artists to the fans that are doing this art because what are they going to have to do like copyright their work now cuz it's
Yes.
considered stealing, what is it? It's called there's actually a term for it. It's
Copyright.
theft. No, yeah, but it's beside that. There's something else. It's like theft of theft of creation or something like that, or
Yeah.
creation
Theft for
ideology or
creativity or
something.
something.
It's
Theft for
something weird, yeah.
creativity.
But but you can't. Yeah, it is plagiarism.
Plagiarism. Yeah,
You
Mm-mm.
that's the
really
word I
are.
was thinking.
Exactly.
But I mean, there's actually a term for it because they if it's not copyrighted, it's like somebody's taking your thought or your idea and
Yes.
stealing it, which is a totally different matter. But and it makes it hard for the fans to push it. It's just the fans are like, the only thing they really can do. I mean, they could probably take it to court, but the only thing they can do without a copyright on it is, say, hey, he took our stuff, and then Dark Horse is like, prove it. It's it's
Mm-mm.
really unfair on the
Yes.
fans. It really is.
Absolutely, and yeah, it what they've done is absolutely diabolical, and it's just like, oh, let's just take that idea and just tweak it here and there. No
Hmm.
one would ever know, and that's just pure laziness. That is absolutely pure
Yeah,
laziness from
and it
them.
looks
But
bad on the company too.
oh
Like if
yeah,
you
Yeah.
already weren't a fan of Dark Horse, you're already more so not a fan of Dark Horse
Mm-mm.
from knowing that they're doing this or allegedly doing this. It's very suspect that they're doing it
yeah, it's a bit sus or amongst us as well.
amongst us.
At the same time, but yeah, they'll be under a lot of scrutiny, pressure as well. So tough on that. I'm being
Mhm.
yeah. I know I probably sound like a harsh bastard to be fair, but
Yeah,
they shouldn't be doing it.
yeah,
They
it's not
shouldn't be
fair.
doing it. It's not-
Reese just sent me a hug. Thank you for that hug. So happy to have that hug from you, Reese.
oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, well
I'm
yeah,
sure Reese will give you guys hugs
yeah,
too. Okay.
yeah. I was gonna say I was expecting the hugs. That's it. Next one. I can't believe we've done 45 minutes already. We've got two more articles coming in. So, Apex Legends Season 11 leaks reveal new legend Ash and abilities as well. Oh, thanks for the hug, Reese. Thank you for the hug.
Aww.
There you go.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. Where's the hug to Fleur, Reese? Where's the
Fleur
Fleur?
gets a hug as well.
Like,
If you
oh,
don't give Fleur a hug, I will give Fleur a hug. Yep, hug at
Aw.
Fleurfaust from my channel. Yeah, there you go.
yeah. There we
That's your
go.
Thank
hug.
you.
Uh, see, the guests are always the priority one. It's always going to be.
Always.
Always. So basically, Apex Legends Season 11 leaks reveal new legend Ash and abilities. This is a site that comes from DualShockers.com. That DualShocker that looks like that from the PS3 DualShocker, like controller type
I
stuff.
know,
But
right?
that's so sick amongst
Sick.
us. It's
Sick.
amongst us as well. So there is a month to go until season 11 of the Apex, but recent leakers and data miners has brought to light information on the new season. Now, I if you've been playing, well, not among, I keep saying Among Us because it's amongst us. No, it's in my head now.
Exactly.
Apex,
Exactly.
Apex, Apex, Apex Legends. If you played Apex Legends or played any first-person shooter, Apex Legends has been under a lot of pressure recently, but that they've been absolute shite with updates and they can't get it right. And there's been so many um, users that have had issues with lag or the ranking system and all the other shit, pretty much. But it's a bit crap from their side. But apparently they're leaking out for a season 11. So whether they will make it a bit better or what, I don't know. But this is what they're talking about with season 11. So new legends in files: Ash and Marley. That's it.
I kind of like that name. That's a cool name, Molly.
Yeah.
Molly.
Oh, Reese said Fleur isn't live, so I can't give her a hug on stream, but I did give them a follow. So you got a follow out of that, Fleur.
Oh,
So
thank you so much. Thank
So,
you.
see, this is what we do at the Bish Bash Bosh podcast.
what we do.
That's what we do.
Thank you.
You got Lika. I keep saying Lurker. Lika Garrett feels the legend that is released will be Ash. Ash ability will be marked death. Bloody hell, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? From that. May create an AOE where damage is increased while inside said area. And then Ash Ultimates is like files show that it may be a dash ability that opens portals at entry and exit area of the dash. Fair enough. And then another indicator of Ash being the next legend is she will. When I say Ash, I thought Ash as in bloke Ash. But
That's
so
a
another
she. It's
indicator.
female.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I had to. When I was seeing the word she, I thought, oh, maybe I should have made it a bit better. Ash being the next legend, as she will have her very own stories from the Outlands episode coming soon. So, I don't know if you've done much on Apex Legends in recently, Fleur, but have you done any much first-person shooters recently, from your perspective?
Poor Fleur.
Mm,
I'm serious. I mean, I looked at those articles and I'm like, really? It's New World and Apex? That's what we got this week. Okay. All right. All right. We're going with it. We're going with it.
no
Luke
worries.
joined us in the chat and said Among Us and Reese gave the kappa.
Get the sus
gave
amongst
the
us.
kappa. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. But yeah, we never played Apex, so
Well,
I
they're
can't
really. This is
really
for their
know.
new season. There was a lot of questions as to what the new legends, and there's always going to be leakers and miners that are going to find stuff out
Yeah.
before anybody else does, and that's any game. I don't really care what game you're talking about,
Yes.
but but yeah. So the new person that they're talking about, that the current leaker who releases information says it's probably going to be a girl named Ash. And she sounds like she's got some cool abilities. Like the dash ability sounds pretty sweet for mobility. And AOE is just for extra damage, which is pretty awesome too. So
fair enough. That's good, to be fair, and be interested to see what they're going to try and do. But they need to sort out their stuff. This is the episode again. Sort the company out, Trent. That's what we did last time. Sort it out.
sort out your shit.
Yes, sort out the
Sort your shit.
episode. If you see, I don't know whether you saw that episode, Fleur, but that's the one where we kept saying to every
Get your shit
article,
sorted. Get your shit sorted.
sort it.
Because the articles that we had were all about this company messing up or this company messing up. And I'm like,
Oh
come
my.
on, let's go, guys.
Fleur's like, shit, where have I not seen this episode before? I need to watch
It's
it
still
now.
on our channels if you want to watch it. So
Oh, definitely.
it was 2 weeks ago. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that might have been the one. Is it the one with the Lana as
yeah,
well?
it was Lana. It was Lana.
Yeah,
Oh.
Sort your shit
yeah,
out.
yeah. That was it. Yeah, we need to sort our shit out as well. So, basically,
Reese says
last,
Sony and EA. I'm pretty sure it was.
yeah,
I think Activision was in there too.
absolutely, absolutely. So, before we do the last article, because it's a big article that we're about to do, but
And
Reese,
it's big news.
Reese, hydrate.
Reese with the hydrates. Thank you so much for that. Hydrate on Milk's channel. Mm-hmm.
Now, if you get loads of water, lots of fleur, like going through this, but it's like nice, nice.
What is this?
I don't know. I just like fleur.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what he's doing, guys.
I don't know.
I've lost all control of Malk at this point. He Reese redeemed a hydrate on my channel too.
Oh, for
Okay.
God's sake! Oh, for God's sake!
Here we go.
I don't control Malk. He's his own person. He knows this. He just does everything I say.
That
You
is
know
not.
it's true.
That's not 100% true. So basically,
It's
um,
80% true, Malk. 80, maybe 90% true.
um, 40. Basically, the
Reese
next.
says, Trance, you need to put Malk on a leash. And Luke goes kinky.
Oh
Reese,
You didn't know what you were getting into, did you, Fleur? I'm sorry. Welcome to the
this.
show.
Yeah.
I love.
She's
Oh.
already blushing, guys. We got her blushing already.
Um,
I have no
I
control over my chat either, okay?
I have no control because I don't know what to say anymore now. To be
Poor
fair,
Mal.
yeah. Thanks, Fleur. Thank you. You get bonus points afterwards. Sora from Kingdom of Hearts is revealed as the final fighter coming into the Super
Malk,
Smash Brothers Ultimate. Oh,
can I do this article, please? Please, please, please,
um,
please.
no, because apparently said I was let you control me, so I'm just going to do this. No, I'm going to do this last bit.
Oh. You can say no when she's asking so nicely.
What here was when Fleur said she's asking nicely, and all here is the background. Like, I was like, oh my god! I'll tell you what. Can I do one sentence?
Yes, you can do the first sentence and I'll do the rest of it.
Yeah, yeah. Is that better? Is that better?
Yes.
So, so basically, I'm going to do that again because there was a bit interrupting there. So,
Sorry.
Sora from Kingdom of Hearts is revealed as the final fighter coming into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is from the official site of the Nintendo.com. No, not other, not PC Gamer, not any other sites that we normally have in our stream. It is the official Nintendo.com. In a video hosted by Mashiro Sakurari, the Super Smash Bros. Series director, revealed that Sora from the Kingdom of Hearts series will be the final DLC fighter added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on October the 18th. Completing an extraordinary, uh, nearly 3-year journey of new fighters across video game history, joining the game's roster. Reese, because you said let her read it in caps, I will let her read the rest of it as
That
well.
comes straight from the article, guys. That's the first sentence in the whole article, by the way. The rest of it comes from me. And I have another section from the
Oh,
article as well.
oh! It
So
didn't say it from the article.
the
No.
D, I know that was my fault. That was my fault.
Okay.
Part of the Challenger Pack 11 DLC is what we're talking about here, guys. And this is also going to include the new stage, the Hollow Bastion stage, which for Kingdom Hearts fans is like, ah! And that's why I wanted to read this article so much because I love Kingdom Hearts so much. And it's also going to have a selection of music tracks from the Kingdom Hearts franchise. Sora, the video you can see if you want to watch the video, it's actually at www.smashbros.com/en_us. I will actually copy this in my channel so you guys can look it up on your own time if you would like. And yes, I know what my rules are because I made them. Control V, Control
um,
V. Okay, so there's the channel link. Okay, guys, so you can look at this whole video. It goes in depth with the deep dive on the move set and the new stage. If you guys want to watch it, but in the video, they're covering that Sora's excellent. He excels at fighting in the air when playing him with the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. His jumps are high and his movements are light and soft. That's another quote from the article, but I didn't note that. But I did say it was from the article. So he using the selection of combos, you know, the button pressing and all that good stuff. You can do straight on attacks, aerial moves, and side smashes. And he also has some of the magic in that as well. To that a lot of fans will, recognize the abilities you'll see on his magic abilities. The last section from the article says having a fan favorite character like Sora join the ranks of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the perfect way to close out the Fighters Pass expansions. For those who didn't know, this is going to be the last Fighters Pass expansion, and that's why Sakurai was so excited about this. There was so much hush hush about it. Everybody was wondering who the new fighter's going to be. This is the release, guys. Said Nick Chavez, Nintendo of America's Senior Vice President of Sales, Marketing, Communications. With a dozen fighters added since the game launched, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate now boasts 86 total fighters spanning the entire history of the video games, giving players an unprecedented amount of gameplay choices and options. I have not played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because I don't have a Switch, first off. I love the Smash Brothers series, though. Absolutely love it. One of my favorite series of games in Nintendo. The last announcement that was on this big presentation that was released with Sakurai speaking on this DLC is that a collection of the Kingdom Hearts titles, and I think it's all of them, maybe even new information as well, new stuff coming out, will be coming to the Nintendo Switch. So for those of you who are like super big Kingdom Hearts fans, like myself, and you have the Switch and you really want to get the games again and replay them, I have like 3 of them back there from my PS3 days. So, but those of you who are really excited about that they're going to be releasing the titles for the Switch, so you guys will be able to play them from beginning to end. And if there's any new content, you can play that as well too. The reason why I wanted to read this article so much is because I absolutely like am in love with the Kingdom Hearts series. I'm not gonna lie. Like I used to play that hardcore, like so much. That's why I had all the games up to PS3.
Um,
Every last
hard,
one of
hardcore as well.
them.
Fair play.
Including
Fair
the
play.
remixes.
What the
Oof.
include the remix to try to do the DJing as well.
No,
Remixing
there's a
with the
game
Kingdom
called Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts Remixed.
I know, I
There
know.
is.
Live.
I'm trying to see what your reaction was, Trance, to that,
We
but it
have
doesn't
some stuff.
work.
We have some stuff in my chat. I'm gonna catch up on that real quick. Luke goes, Waluigi died for this. Sad faces.
Yeah.
Poor Waluigi. Reese, I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but awesome. He did an emoji in my chat. I'm not sure what it is. You'll have to tell me later. Reese said, Twitch, just making sure you follow your rules. Yes, I always follow my rules because I made the rules. And Luke
What?
goes, Sora was a fan favorite? Question mark. Yes, Sora was a fan favorite over time with the Kingdom Hearts series. So, yeah, it's big, big news, guys. This is huge. Like, this is massive.
I did not know that, by the sounds of it, from what you was trying to tell me. Please,
Reese
please
goes,
tell
it
me.
means rip. Okay, got you, buddy.
Nice. So Fleur, I mean, I know you did Mario Kart. You love you love the Nintendo series.
Yeah.
Of have you done Smash Brothers in the past? If not,
No, no.
but
I think I'm looking to getting the game at some point,
It's
but I
fun.
haven't get it now. I've used to play the. I think I've played some older version on the
please,
previous
please,
consoles.
please tell me
Yeah.
it's the N64 version. Please tell me it's the N64 version. You are a goddess if you said that right here, right now. If you played
I'm
it the
so,
N64.
I'm sorry, I didn't. I no.
Oh no.
No. Well,
No.
I'm sorry, but I didn't really own consoles until a few years back. So
Yeah, I
we,
understand.
Okay,
I'm with you on
that's
that.
yeah,
that's
I get
that's
that.
cool.
I
Well,
get it.
we'll let you off. Just this was because you are our guest. Wink, wink.
I've played
As well.
previous Super
cute.
Smash Brothers games too, as well. So yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I mean, I wanted Ultimate so bad, and I don't have a Switch, so I really need to get a Switch so I can play it. Because I love the Mario stuff. I love Smash
Mhm.
Brothers. I love Mario Kart. I do love Mario Kart, and I love Mario Party. Those are all such fun
Yes.
games, especially when you're playing with friends and having a good
Mm-mm.
time, just chilling and hanging out.
Exactly.
But yeah, I absolutely love, love, love the Super Smash Brothers series, and I was, I was an avid fan. I want to say I played it on the Wii. I was an avid fan on the Wii. That's the series before Ultimate came out. So that one was like, and that's why I was like, I want it so bad, but I didn't have a Switch. So poor Trance didn't have a Switch.
So basically,
Sad.
guys, we'll probably do a just give in or get a site up saying get the get the promotion up to get Trans A Switch. Wink, wink, as well.
Yes, I would love you guys forever. Not like I don't already anyway, but I would love you even more forever. I promise. And you buy me a Switch, and Ultimate, I will love you forever. You will be my bestest besties in the whole wide world. Actually, I'm not going to go there because most people on my channel, it's not about the money. It's about the games.
Anywho, that was a great idea, and I think it's just completely.
No, I mean, I'm not going to argue if people want to do it, but it's just, for me, it's like, I'm like, I feel bad. I feel bad even asking for subs. Like, I mean, if people want to sub, I want them to sub because they want to sub, I don't want them to sub because I asked them to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guess what?
That's
Guess what?
me.
People might think, did Trans say to you, Mark, to get a sub? Yes, that was the answer. Right, she told me. She told me.
I did not. I didn't do that.
See, I love her reaction. It's priceless. It's priceless. She didn't do it, honestly.
Luke says I'm a proud Kirby ability abuser on Smash. I love Kirby's ability. Kirby's ability is similar to the previous games where he gets their ability. Like he gets their ability when he does the sucky thing and he gets the hat. And he gets like when he is Mario, he gets the fireball.
Yeah.
Because that's what Kirby does.
Yeah.
That's what Kirby does.
I know.
It sounds so bad, but he sucks things up. He does. It sounds terrible, but it's true.
It's going to be the innuendo
That's
episode
true.
again.
Luke says that emote is terrifying. Teresa's emote. I love it.
Absolutely. So, obviously, with Super Smash Brothers, it's been one of the most iconic games, and it started off since the N64 days, and then they brought it out to the Wii. I can't remember if they did it to the Wii U as well. I can't remember, but basically they've gone to the Switch and they've expanded the Wii U.
I don't remember the Wii U. I know the Wii.
So I knew they did it on the Wii, but I can't remember if they did the copy for the Wii U version or they just left it as it was and then they went straight to Switch. I can't remember. But,
Luke says the abuse of his ability to turn into objects and drop on people's heads. That's amazing. Oh my god, I love Kirby so much.
That sounds great.
That's amazing. Great.
So, guys, if you want to donate anything to the podcast and give Trans a Kirby, a cuddly toy Kirby, she will love you forever. To be fair.
Hey, last year my pumpkin carving was a Kirby.
Oh.
I carved Kirby as my pumpkin. No, was it last year? No, it was the year before that. 2 years ago, my carving for my pumpkin was Kirby. He has
really?
little swishes where he was sucking something in, and it was adorable, and it looked great, and I was actually very proud of myself.
So cute.
I am dreading what the sucky was happening. To be fair, so
because that's what he does.
I know. I was sorry.
Have you ever played Kirby in your life, Malk?
Yes, I have. But I just love the reactions. I just love the reaction.
The little sucky line thing where it shows that he's breathing something in.
It's like, woo, and that's it.
It's a.
Yeah, that's my face as well, Fleur. That was my face as well. Like, ooh, what the hell was that?
Oh my.
We've got another hydrate from Reese, guys.
Okay.
That an hour and 6 minutes in, guys. That was the new PC console news.
Yeah. Luke also says also a Captain Falcon main because he's buff, cool, awesome, drippy, epic. I like all those adjectives.
Oh yeah, Captain Falcon, man.
No, he goes. No, wait, my mains are Kirby, Meta Knight, and Captain Falcon. Cool face.
Ooh. Fleur's like, I've got to play this now. I've got to buy it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so much fun. It's like so much fun.
Absolutely. So, guys, we've just done segment 1 of the Bish Bash Bosh podcast. Now we're going to do the main discussion topic, which I thought coming back, wondering why we delayed a little bit later than before. It is technically my fault from my side as well.
It's his fault, y'all. He did it.
Mhm.
I can't say much because if I would have gone, it would have been my fault. So I'm just saying.
Okay. To be fair, I would say that. To be fair,
Yeah.
to be fair.
See, if it was the other way
Um,
around, you'd say it
I'm not.
too.
I'm not bullshitting at all. To be fair. So basically, um, today was a well, say today on the 9th of October 2021. I've been to London and then come back on the same day, but just before an hour before the podcast started as well. So
Yeah, he did.
I'm absolutely knackered. But I'll be
But he's
talking about.
here. He's here,
But
guys. He's
but
here.
I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to mention much about EGX because there is some there's some cool indie games that I've noticed as well, and I've got the images, but I can't obviously as a podcast you can't see images in the screen itself. But I'll try and remember what the games was that I played on, and it mainly I've been playing on the indie versions more because it looked classic, unbelievable. To be fair, and it's just absolutely insane. There is one called Harmony's Odyssey, so it's kind of like a weird cartoon game. And on the map that I had, it was like collect the cheeses from a map from a maze, and then someone was just trying to kill me off pretty much. But that was one of them. Off, to
He
be
said it
fair,
so nonchalantly. Yeah, someone was trying to kill me.
yeah, someone was trying to kill me
Well, I
as well.
collected cheese, you know. It's like
Yeah,
what you
Oh,
do. It's what you do.
yeah, and then this one you might like actually, Chance. There's another one called The Amazing Flying Circus. Now you probably think, why? It's
oh.
all to do with like the cards. You pick cards. It's like Pokemon and all the other stuff as well. So like you have to give them abilities and like with the HP and like destroy the others as well. And you have to build them up in the circus as well. So
Nice.
it's a bit of a. I know to be fair, they didn't have much the PlayStation or the Xbox expos there, nor the Nintendo, which was a shame because they the only ones that they brought out was just basically the games that have already brought out, like Deathloop for the Xbox, well PS5.
Well, let's get your input on how some of the games looked, the new ones as well as the ones that had the booths, and then we'll put our extra, few cents in to make it a discussion between us. So
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm trying to go through. Um, I'm trying to go through what I did screenshot all the photos. They even had a TikTok booth as well.
cool.
They even had a
That's
TikTok booth.
cool.
Yeah. So and I'll show it on the camera, but for the guys there, that was like a someone had someone had a Falls Guy costume.
That's
Someone
so cute. I
Hey, I
love
like
it.
that.
I'm in love with it. It's so cute.
so basically what Fleur and Trance are absolutely gobsmacked about is basically an image of one of the Fall Guys, not sus, not amongst us
Not
as
amongst
well,
us.
no amongst us. And here's
I mean,
another
he might
one.
have been sus. I don't know.
I don't know if you could see that.
Ooh,
It's like miniature
the
miniature
mini.
figures. It's like
That's
minis,
cool.
but on the left hand side, sorry, right hand side, it's like a hot dog.
Oh, okay.
So that was the hot dog one. Um,
That's so cute.
and they had like an event. They had an event where in the scene you could go up a full mountain. So like they had to collect the crowns at the top of the hill
Nice.
in
No.
groups. But obviously I could do it because I was just there by myself and stuff. So, but it was so cool how
That's
they've
why
done
you
it.
make friends, Milk. That's why you make
Absolutely,
friends. You're like,
absolutely,
hey, do
yeah,
you want to do this with me? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Okay, done. You're friends for life.
absolutely.
That's
You've sold,
how it works.
sold. That's how it
That's
works,
how it works.
sunshine. There was another one. There's a couple of good ones actually coming out. There's a. I'm showing the images on the podcast, guys, but for the ones that are listening on the audio, there's some games called Kiwi. So I know you probably can't see it, but basically it's like a co-op version
Cool.
of, but in a Kiwi version. So two people. It's kind of like imagine overcooked
Hmm.
with
Ah,
kiwi, and you have to package all the items together as one. I don't know if you could see it on here. Um, if you can't see it, tell me. But it's like
Oh, I
that.
see it. I see it.
So,
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a lot like Overcooked. For those
Yeah,
so
of us who
that's
are
the same
watching and
layout.
who are listening in audio, the screenshot he's showing is from the game, and it's a lot like Overcooked, where you have like the stations and stuff where you have to do the different things and work together as a team. So it's really cool.
um, there's loads of others as well. There's one called Stuffed. The word
Stuff.
stuffed.
Stuffed.
Is it
Now,
STUFT or
no,
FFED?
FFED stuffed.
It would have been way cuter had it been FT.
Um, basically, it's like
Am I not
Teddy.
right?
It's like
Come on.
Teddy. It's like your character of a teddy bear, and you're shooting the other enemies or teddy bears as well.
Oh.
I don't know if you could see it on
So
this, but
cute.
I don't know if you could see it on that. But I'm so sorry if it's blurry. I'll try my best.
Oh, I like it.
Oh,
That's awesome, dude. It's great.
I
That
mean,
looks like
it's Teddy
fun.
Bears.
So much
Um,
fun.
they had what was it now? They had the sandbox theory. They had the company of Team 17, which does the Overcooked
Yeah,
series,
yeah.
and
Oh.
another one. Actually, I can confirm this one. Actually, I don't know if this is 100% true. It's in if it's already been out or not. But guess what? If you love the Crisis series back in the PS3, I think it was PS2, PS3, the trilogy remastered has been confirmed as well.
Oh, nice. That is
So,
awesome. Oh my
so that
gosh.
so basically, there's one called you suck at parking, and it's a no. This is this is not bullshit. This is an honest God's honest truth game. Basically, it's an indie game, but it's like you got a car, you have to try and park it, and you got like a map, and you can't stop because once you stop, that means you've parked. So you have to control as well
Oh
as driving
no.
around it. But also, you know what's good about it? It's on Steam on a demo right here, right now.
Dude,
So,
that's
uh,
Oh.
cool.
but it won't be out till next year, from what I've been told by one of the creators. I think it's one of the influencers, the presenters and stuff.
Mhm. Yeah, the presenters. I got you.
You know what I mean, don't you? But basically, what they're saying to me was next year, this "you sucked at parking" it's out on demo now, but it won't be
Nice.
out till um, next year, from what I've been told.
Add it to
I think
another one of
Okay.
those awesome simulation games.
it is. It's kind of like I don't know how you pronounce it. There was on the side. I was doing like timings of each of the levels as well. And I thought they were doing a competition, so I thought, oh, sod it, I'll just do it. And then I kept going and going, and I realised I'm getting addictive to this game. It's frustrating, but it's so much addictive, the game as well. Um, it's one I'm looking forward to it the most. That game, Kiwi, as well. That'll be a good one. Crisis Remastered Trilogy coming back. Is in like remastered. I'm not sure if it's on PS5, PS4. I'm sure, as in like the Xbox. I'm sure it will be anyway. Um, but to be honest, it was not. That was the only ones I could probably much say. There was
Yeah.
loads of other indie games, but they weren't the ones that I would enjoy.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. It's like when we
So
did the E3 episode, we hit the ones that really kind of struck with us, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's what we did. So, I mean, I get it. Hitting the highlights, I get it.
So there is some. I tell you what, There's a game that you might like, Trans.
Mhm.
It's kind of like a spaceship management simulation type game.
Cool.
Um, this means warp. That's what it's called.
I love the little poster. It's
Yes.
adorable. Oh my
I'm s-
gosh.
so basically, I'll send it to you too afterwards.
Yeah.
But for the guys who are not who are listening on the audio, it's basically you got a spaceship and you have to manage your guns, the ship and everything like that in the space management sim, pretty much, and try and be, it's kind of like Theme Hospital, but like
Mhm.
in that sense as well in the spaceship, and it's so cool how they've done it. But it won't be out. It's out. I think it's just come out now, as in demo, but
Yeah,
again, won't be
Okay.
out till next year. I think.
a lot of
But
games are coming out next year.
Mhm.
So
that's
that all sounds really cool. Fleur, what of that did sounded like some of the most exciting things for you?
Yeah, I mean they all sounds good, and the packing one. I mean,
Yeah.
the
I
Kiwi.
feel like I would get so frustrated with that kind of game, but that's the kind of game that wants you to keep going because you want to succeed, you want to make it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I could lose so much time playing that game. I
Oh,
love those kind of
That
game.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
The stuff sounds fun. That
and
sounds
Yes.
cool. It's
but
like a Teddy. It's like a Teddy first person shooter.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
would like it just for the teddy.
I know, right? Just because of the teddy bears.
Yeah, I'm sold just with that.
And if you
Don't
can
need anything
customize your
else.
teddy bear, oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
I've not been told or anything like that. All I saw was just overviewing, so I didn't play on it. I just seen it, and it looked
Uh-huh.
like it was a first-person shooter of a teddies, like zombie teddies coming at you, as well.
Oh, Ted should be
But
here for that. Oh my
yeah,
gosh. Oh, we got another hydrate from Reese, guys. We got another hydrate.
oh, while
Thank
we get the
you.
hydrate, I'll do one more thing. Now, in the expos, they do different shops. They're expensive, but they do different types of shops like posters, T-shirts,
Hmm.
the pop
The Funko Pops,
statue.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then all the other shizzle. But basically, some people are artists or creators as well. There was one, and this is the most expensive one I've ever seen. I haven't bought one because I would be nuts. There's one called if you love Pokemon, there's miniature Pokemon inside a
No
Pokemon.
way.
I don't know.
That's a created item?
Yeah,
What?
Jeez. What?
and if you guess how much that was, I will buy one next time when it comes out next year.
I don't know.
But
Y'all
in
have different money
UK,
than I do.
in UK version, not in dollars. I can't translate it in dollars, but you know what I mean. It's in UK version. So how much do you think it would be for that?
150 pounds.
Okay, Fleur.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's pretty pricey. Like, I don't know, 300.
You two are way over your budget. Way over.
Oh,
Way
Over,
over.
okay.
Now,
okay.
I'd rather be over than under.
it's definitely
Reese
on.
Reese guessed 259.
Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. 50 quid each. 50 quid. 50. I don't know how much it is in dollars. I don't know if it's like 60 or
I can convert it.
$80.
I can convert it real quick.
Yeah, if you do quick that. So basically 50 quid for a Pokemon ball with
50.
miniature Pokemons inside like a snow globe in one go as well. So but again they had like the dices, like the Dungeons and Dragons, they had everything.
Is 68.7.
Oh,
So say $68. $68 for Trance to buy herself a Pokemon ball next time. But
That's
because you two
actually
got
way cheaper than I thought it would be.
yeah, same. I
but
thought it was way
Reese says
much
that
more
Reese said they
expensive than
want
that.
it. Reese said they want. He said he wanted it.
he wanted it. Bloody hell,
Yeah.
that's a
He
bit
wants it.
quick. He wants it.
Take
Uh
my money now.
Yeah, I mean,
um you have to pay me first if you want one afterwards. Um but what's good about it is with different stores they've got like you can get customized controllers
Hmm.
as well.
ooh.
Now I'm so sorry if I didn't get this right, but there's an expo that had all the controllers customized.
Oh, that's
No,
so
Yeah, I
cool.
love that.
So like the
What?
Xbox, the PlayStation, they even had the Switch customized
Is
as
Switch
well.
customizable?
Yeah, yeah. And then they had the actual controller and customized. No, that
Mm,
one was just like the pop, like the you pull out and you pop it in.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
but there was one where you can put like the original controllers in, and they'll do it for you. Or no, sorry,
Ooh.
I said that wrong. They've already done it. Like they had the Last of Us, they had a Spider-Man version,
Mm,
they had
Mm.
loads of them as well. So um, I think that's what I love about it, and I think we'll see more of that like in Comic Cons and mainly. But
yeah.
if you want about like the games, guys, I'm so sorry we're going off topic again. But basically,
No, we're talking about EGX. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So we ain't talking about it. We're just talking about the expos of EGX as well. So
Reese is saying, I love Pokemon, hence why I have lots of Pokemon emotes. I love Pokemon too. I haven't played Pokemon
Yes.
Go in a while, but I do love Pokemon. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll tell you what. Have you guys ever liked the cards back in the day? Have you
Oh
ever
yeah.
had the cards? Have you had
Oh
the
yeah.
Pokemon cards back in the day?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I had a whole
Ah,
binder full.
yeah.
I
So
had like the sleeves
yeah,
full of cards.
they had their different types of like variations of Pokemon. I don't even know which one's which anymore now because used to be one variation, and that was the original. I don't care what anyone
I
says.
think
That is
we're
the
up to
original.
like 6 or 7 generations now.
Yeah,
It's
but
Yeah.
insane.
there was a white box that had the generations, and that was over 120 quid. That will be about $150, $160, I think it is,
That's
maybe
the
a lot more.
150. That's the 150.
That's like a massive,
Mm,
massive box. I need to have a look again.
it's amazing.
Um, Let me just double check. I don't know if I've got it or not. If not, tough
If you have
on
a
that.
picture, it's cool, but that's where the 150 was. I knew something was gonna be over $100
Yeah.
there.
Where is it now? Where is it? Sorry, you probably think where my head's gone. I've lost
No,
it
you're good.
completely. Lost it completely. Oh, I don't think I've got it. Damn it. So basically, there were stores where that you could buy different packs of Pokemon and all the other shit, or
Mhm.
should we say? But and that's what we love about it. To be fair, and
Yeah.
it's all good. But what they're good about with EGX is you can play the old retro consoles or the pinball machines and all
Oh,
the other
that's
stuff.
cool.
So basically, you could play like Golden Axe um, or the other shizzle, shall we say? And it's just iconic where they will never die
Oh
because
yeah,
they're
of
a part of
course.
our
They're
lives
classics.
as well. So,
So, what was
but
your favorite part of EGX, Milk?
um, favorite part. Now that's a tough one, actually. I quite liked. I seriously liked that you sucked at parking. I got addictive. It really got addictive. But you know that Kiwi game, that the one
Mhm.
that we saw. So there was two people demonstrating it. That's why I thought, what the hell is this game? It looks
Yeah,
so cool, but at the
yeah.
same time, I don't even know what's going on. I had to like look twice. I'm like, are those Kiwis? It's like, and then when funny enough, when I went back to the start, like when because it was massive, there's like the massive halls. There
Mhm.
was I went back to the start just to have a look around because I was just there for the whole day only,
Yeah.
and I saw the images. I thought, holy shit, it is them, and it was Kiwi. And I'm like,
And it was
yeah,
Kiwi.
yeah, that was it. No, because if it could have been a different game name. You don't know.
Yeah,
It could have been
Yeah.
it could have been called Over Kiwi instead of Overcooked. To be fair. You know what I mean? I don't know. I
We've
mean,
got
Mhm.
too much Kiwi.
this is going to be called the Kiwi episode. No,
Oh.
they're called
Kiwi and pets.
Kiwi
Oh,
and
but
Pets. But
You got the title right there.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we've settled now. To be fair, so um, yeah, so there was some games that I'm quite looking forward to based on what I've seen. There was some that I played that I did liked as well. Mainly it was on the indie stuff, but everywhere else was just all jam packed and could not have a chance to play. I
Yeah.
played Fall Guys. We all play Fall Guys. We all know how it works. But
Yeah.
um,
I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it, but I know the concept of it. So
but then you got like the games so like they've just recently come out, and I'm like, why are you queuing for a game that's already out?
well, if
If
it's a
you
recent
know,
release, it's still current. It's still
yeah,
considered.
but
It's still
Yeah.
considered, relative. So
it's true. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if you haven't got the game, fair enough. But if you've already got it, you're like, do I want
yeah,
to? Do I want to
Mm.
wait another 2 hours for
hmm
like to play one game? The worst one, I tell you what, EGX. When I went to the EGX for the very first time with one of my mates, I think it was 2015. I think it was
hmm
2015 was the worst time because of waiting. We had to wait for. Do you remember the Division? Do you remember the Division game? You know
no,
the one where it's like a tactical
Mhm.
shoot, like first person shooter as well. And if you see it, you'll know about it.
I probably would if I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the four. We waited 4 hours, got in straight in, went straight to the queue, waited 4 hours for a 20-minute game, and mine completely buggered.
Whoa.
Mine completely buggered after 10 minutes of the game.
What?
No.
Yeah,
Oh my
Oh yeah,
gosh.
no.
so pretty much I'm like, yeah, this is the 4 hours that I've waited perfectly with the 10 minutes of gameplay. But that's what it is. And they've improved massively of the time span as well. Like the most that you could wait is like an hour. That's all it is because it's just like, boof. But then that was just before pre-COVID. But
Yeah.
now there was no PlayStation, there was no Xbox, there was no Nintendo Expos. You know, like how they do it each where
Mhm.
they weren't all there this year, and it was a shame. But at the same time, I kind of expected it from their
Yeah.
perspectives as well, which is understandable. But
Mhm.
I will not be. I'm hoping next year because I will be going next year. I'm hoping that they will improve, like do that a bit better. It was enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Reese says that must have been really annoying. Which one was that, Reese? Sorry, I'm
I
so
think he's
sorry.
talking about the wait that you had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was to do with the wait, then yeah, 4 hours. That was the worst one. The other ones were like 2 hours, which is understandable. But it was like you had to do like the full day,
hmm
pretty much. But um, and have you heard of EGX before or Eurogamer? Fleur Trance? Have you heard of them
I've
before?
heard of it. You told me about it. So I heard it from you. When you said you were going, I'm like, oh, so jealous. Oh my god. So yeah. So I mean, I've heard about it. So yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I've heard about
Are
it
you okay?
too.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I started laughing, but I didn't want to spit on the street,
Oh my.
so I had to try and. Yeah. So what was you saying? Sorry, Fleur. Before
Oh,
I
yeah,
interrupted.
I've heard about it before. I'm never went to that kind of event, but I would like to go sometimes.
Yeah.
I was
Someday.
going to say. I tell you what. I tell you what. Whenever you come to the UK for one day and you want to go to Eurogamer, tell me. Just us. See how it goes. How about that?
Nice. I like it.
Yeah. Fleur
Yeah.
will be. There'll be a Mario Kart competition, and she will kill everyone on the competition as well. That's what it is. But Eurogamer, don't get me wrong, Eurogamer is great. Um, but at the same time, this year I think it's we've had those big main expos.
hmm
There's nothing exclusive other than the indie games that I saw,
Mhm.
or some of the
Yeah.
like the platformer games that we saw, or you guys saw on the images. But for you guys, for the audio, tough shit. To be fair, so you can't see it
For
as
those
well.
that are on audio, you just have to watch our channels to find it.
Yeah, they have to find it. Like, where is this image? Oh, sorry, this is audio. That's it. So uh, I'm so sorry about that. But basically, um, if you've never been to Eurogamer, do go because yeah, you do get like waiting times, but it's not as bad as like the 4 hours. They've improved it massively, especially
Mhm.
with everything going on. The worst. there was a few ones that had worse ones. Where do you ever see a Thieves on the
Yes.
Xbox?
Yeah.
Yes.
They brought it out. I think it was 2016, 2017. I can't remember it. What was it? 2016,
It
2017,
hasn't been that long. I didn't think so.
or 2018? One of those
I think it
years.
was
Mm-hmm.
2018 or 2019.
One of those years, pretty much. One of those years. There was like all they had was like 8 machines, and there was a queue like going around in circle to
Wow.
to play the game, and I'm like, that must be popular because everyone was just going for it,
Sea of
and it
Thieves is
was,
still popular,
Yeah.
actually.
and I can't believe it. To be fair, I just can't believe it.
Still going strong.
Absolutely,
I
but
told
yeah,
one of my other RP friends, who also is in the UK, the one I told you about earlier on, that you were going to EGX. He goes, EGX? I said, yeah, the gaming convention. He goes, oh, I was like, yeah. I said, he's going to be there, and that's what we're holding. We had to hold off on the show a little bit. So I was telling him about that.
and yeah, and this is the news, guys. I'm so sorry that I haven't got much exclusives from the other
No,
parts,
no, no. It's awesome what you
No.
gave us. It's awesome. I love it.
Mhm.
I
but
love it.
it's first time exclusive for you guys on the stream itself,
On our
and
stream, yeah.
I know, unbelievable stuff. So, an hour and 33 of the podcast.
Ooh.
We're
Now,
doing good today.
oh my god, I thought we was going to go over the top after we've done an
Yeah,
hour of the
we're doing so good.
absolutely. Um, so the next part, this that was the main
Segment
discussion topic.
3.
Segment. Okay.
Next part is segment 3, right?
Yeah, yeah. I was just about to say trance.
I wasn't trying to cut you off. I was
Oh,
adding to your
oh,
comments.
it's segment 3. So, this is segment 3. Interview with a streamer.
You guys want to know something really, really dumb? That's just off topic, real quick, before we get started on this. I just recently realized that when you do the number 3, if you turn it sideways, it actually makes the shape of a 3.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I didn't know that. Now I knew.
I didn't know that
Sick.
either. My boyfriend also taught me that, like, when we first, like, the first 1 or 2 years we got together, he was saying my left hand. And I was like, okay. And I was like, trying to, because sometimes when you're thinking fast, you're not thinking about what hand's which. And so I guess I pulled my right hand out or whatever. He goes, no, your left hand. When you put it up, it makes the shape of an L to remember left. I'm like, wow. This is the person he's been friends with for years, guys. I never knew that. I was never taught my right and left that way. Ever.
um, I
Now I'm
well,
out speechless.
yeah. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I'm
No.
like, this is just like educational for everyone that's listening out
Mhm.
onto everyone else. And yeah, you
True.
do a 3.
You're
You do
learning
a 3.
things you're learning things you never knew about trance.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So if you do a 2, it's like watching Pulp Fiction. Like 2. Try and do that. Like Pulp Fiction. Side.
Yeah, but that's different. Like the 3 makes like the shape like a
Oh yeah,
image
you can't
almost
do
of a 3.
you can't do Pulp Fiction with a 3. Jesus Christ, it's just like oh, mad. To be fair,
It's just,
uh,
I
um,
just thought I would share that with you guys because I love y'all, and I just took away like 2 minutes of your life with that information.
yeah, those 2 minutes of our lives are never going to come back
Ever,
ever
you've
again.
lost them for good. They're gone.
Rejected as well. So while we got lost 2 minutes of our lifetime from that, basically, yeah, that is the third segment. Yeah, we're doing it like a card shaped now. Try and check out the
Yay!
3. Segment 3, interview with a streamer. Fleur's like, for God's sake, guys, come on, this is a podcast. You guys know what to do.
No.
Fleur,
I never noticed that. I never noticed it.
Well,
I was like,
now,
one day I did. I was like, huh, that's interesting.
huh? Oh, oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that. I'm like, oh shit, I swore someone by accident like that. That'll be it. You just have to be thinking, oh my god, what have I done here? So, yeah, getting off topic again. Segment 3 of the interview with the streamer. So this is the part where,
I thought y'all.
yeah, your fault,
I'll
Trans.
take the blame this time. It's okay.
So
We all
basically,
we had a good laugh at Trance's obliviousness. It's okay.
anywho, anywho,
It's true.
anywho. I am speechless because I'm trying to build up the bestest segment ever, and all I hear is trans
Okay, okay.
three, three, three. It's a magic number. There we go. Yeah. So basically, segment 3 is a magic number with the interview with the streamer. Now you're probably thinking this is the best one of it all because why? We're going to be asking the legendary Fleur. Fleur is basically will be answering 8 questions out of random. She does not know the questions at all. Now she'll probably think, "Oh my god, what are these questions all about?" If you're not sure how it all works, guys, segment 3 is basically the questions are related to the streaming side of things. We don't ask or anything ask for personal info like, "Can I have your number?" or "Where do you live?" Well, where do you live, man? Where do you live? I need that address now, as soon as possible. You can't. We're not doing that to Fleur. No. We can't do that because no, that is out of order. And also, don't do that on the Ask Us Anything because we will ban you
No,
completely for that. So
get in
basically,
trouble.
yeah. So I'll pass you over to Trance to do the three segment 3 part as well, to do the questions. So Fleur has sent us 8 numbers. She does not know the questions. So good luck, Fleur.
Now Mal gets to sit back and just take it easy, so we're good to
Oh
go.
yeah, I am enjoying this now because
Just
I'd
gonna
like
love
to.
it.
Mhm.
All right, so first question I have for you, Fleur, is what got you into streaming?
Um, well, before I started streaming myself, I was already watching streaming uh, on Twitch, never watch anything else. And I always found that fun. I like well, obviously the video games,
Yeah.
but I do like the community around it. And I always thought that I was like, that's something I would like to do, but yeah, I wasn't. I was like, no, that's not for me. And I was like, no, that's too big. That's too. I don't know. But then at the end of last year, I was really thinking about it. I was alone at house because my roommate was around family, and I was like, oh, geez, I would like that. I would love to just share playing video games, make new friends, build a
Mm-hmm.
community. And I was like, and one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Whatever. Just try. And yeah, I just wanted to meet new people and yeah, have fun. Like
Yeah,
that's it.
absolutely. That's really what it's all about is meeting the people, making the community, having fun, and sharing video games together.
Mm-mm,
I have to
exactly.
pull my hair off my neck. It's driving me nuts. So,
The
no, you're good. I
ponytail.
was listening to you. I was listening to you when you were saying that. I promise. My hair was just bothering me.
The ponytail kicking in. Like,
It's a double ponytail. I got a little bun on top and a little ponytail on the back.
Ooh, yeah.
well, that's
Thought
so
I would share that
cool.
with y'all as well.
Yeah. Before you do the next one, Trans. I mean, from you following on from that, Fleur. I mean, it's good how you've done that because I was unsure to come back into streaming because I was taking a massive break and doing other stuff as well. So I can understand from your perspective of like, oh, can I do this? It's a good community. Try and get ourselves back, or push like a poke with a stick to tell me to get back into streaming.
Mhm.
But
I was one
it
of
was the
those
best.
people.
Yeah, That's why the rules are kicked in as well. To be fair, so yeah. Thank you for that. Basically, it's good that you go into streaming on the Twitch, and don't stop now. Don't stop now at all because you are an amazing streamer. Uh,
Thank you.
I love you guys, but in my head, when you said "don't stop," the first thing that popped in my head was Queen.
Same.
Yes,
I have the
yes,
same in my.
are you having such a good time? Are you having a ball as well?
yes,
You
yes.
know,
We got
don't,
another hydrate from Reese on my channel,
Oh,
guys.
here we go.
there you go.
I just had to add that little bit. Like that's the first thing that started playing in my head.
Same.
No, you know what? I love Queen, so I accept that with a passion on that.
Yeah,
With
that
that,
is okay.
that is okay from me. To be fair, so it's all good in Z Hood. But from your perspective, following on, you are an amazing streamer, and don't stop right now. You're having such a good time. You know, that's all it
Yes.
is. To be fair, so and I will do my usuals at the end, but part of it is don't stop at all. So
Oh,
Trance, carry on. Carry on. Now.
Next question I have for you today, Fleur. How would you describe your channel and community in 5 sentences or less? Just as a paraphrasing, how would you describe your channel and community?
oh, oh. Um, let's. Okay. Let me think for a second. Well, geez.
Look,
Put her on
there's
the spot. Poor
yeah, I
Fleur.
know Trance. Put her on the spot.
This is what
Unbelievable.
happens when you don't know the questions or
Exactly.
the order they're in.
I'd say. Well, I hope anyway. It is uh, welcoming,
Okay.
Okay.
inclusive. In that sense, yes, inclusive, and it just trying to welcome everyone and just have a nice, cozy vibe.
Yeah,
Okay.
Even though I'm not
I
always
feel
playing
that. I
cozy
feel that.
games, but yeah, just one. Yeah, that's the main thing. Just being cozy and nice to everyone.
That's cool. To be fair, that's what I like about it. To be fair, 'cause it's just nice and cozy, just a warm cover, chilling, and enjoy the
Mhm.
community at the same
It's like
time.
those weight
Yes.
blankets that kind of give you a nice hug when you're laying down.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. Um,
You like that
that was
analogy? That was a good one.
I absolutely loved that. That's why I was just speechless afterwards. To be fair,
I have my moments, guys.
and we all know Trance from 16 episodes of the podcast
I do. I have my little moments where something's like, oh, okay, yeah.
amongst us as well.
Amongst us.
Yeah.
Next question I have for you, Fleur, is who are some of your biggest influences in gaming or streaming?
Mm, oh
Do-
my. Um.
if you don't worry
Like
if you
like
got a
if people
list.
that you watched or whatever
Yeah.
that were like kind of got you interested in what in streaming or gaming, what kind of people, who would that would be?
mm, I there was well, that's French streamer that I used to watch, and I like because I find him when he wasn't too big already,
Yeah.
and I kind of follow the growth. I don't really watch him much anymore because I don't really I'm not really available when he's streaming, but
Yeah.
I think that got me into it because yeah, I could see the growth and I could see the community and the people were really welcoming and really nice to everyone.
Hmm.
And the streamer too, he was really interacting with
Yeah.
the community, and he remembered you. I remember once a few years back one of his stream, and I was telling him while I was doing the community that I had an interview for a job later
Hmm.
in the day, and I went for the interview. Then I went back. He was still streaming, so I went back to stream, and he remembered that, and he was like, "Oh, how did the interview went?" And
Aw,
that was really nice.
that's awesome. I love it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's the kind
There's
of thing that really got me into like, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. I like it when streamers are like that, like they
Hmm.
remember people in the community and they get to know you in your community. I try and do that with my people usually. If they tell me something, they come back and say, "Hey, how did such and such go?"
Yeah.
I try and be that way too. So I definitely think that's really good when a streamer really cares about the people that's watching them
Yes.
like that. It
Hmm.
And
means
when
a
they
lot.
I agree.
and when they remember as well, that's
Mhm.
even a big bonus
Yep.
as well.
Hmm.
So it's more unbelievable moments without among
Sometimes
us.
Sometimes when I have people who haven't been in my stream in a while, I might not remember them right away, but then they're like, "Oh yeah, well, we talked about that." I'm like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yes.
remember you now." Because I mean, I do have a lot of people that come through my stream, but if somebody reminds me of something specifically, I'm like, "Oh yeah, that triggered my memory. Oh yeah, I remember this person now." So yeah, absolutely, yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Funny enough, not with the podcast, not with like the communities itself. Can you imagine like when you're talking to someone, like whether it's face to face or someone else, and you like do and you do that awkward stare, and you're like, "Do
Do
I
I
know
know you?
you? Do I know you?" And then
I
that's
do that
why
all
you
the time. So I
that,
think I know that person. Wait, I don't know that person. Wait a minute. I think I do. Wait,
but
wait.
it's that silent awkward stare, just like
It happens at my job too. Like we have a lot of people that come through the facility that I work at, and I mean a lot of people. Some of them are new, and some of them are regulars, and some of them are just like have been once or twice, or I've only seen them once or twice. But like they'll be like, "Oh," and like the kids especially, like, "Oh, do you remember me?" And I'm like, "No, not off the top of my head." And then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, well I was the one that did da da da." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I remember you now," or I remember having a conversation with their parents or
Hmm.
something. So I love
that's
my job.
mad.
It's great.
That's
Yeah.
mad. To be fair, but
Exhausting, but great.
have you got any more from that influence from gamers or streamers that you want to add to your list, Fleur, or you're happy with what you've seen, heard, or tested
Said,
as well?
said.
Mm,
Said, yeah.
well,
Thank
I
you.
think yeah, that's the kind of influence that I like before I was streaming, and now that I'm streaming, I mean, mostly now that's my friend that I watch, because I mean, there's so many people streaming, you can watch everyone all the
Yeah,
time.
I get that.
So I'd rather support my friends and interact with them. So they definitely influence me too, because I always like to see, well, how they do, how they interact, how they. I think you can always grow from it and
You can always
see,
learn
yeah.
from people that stream as
Mhm.
well. Like you can learn from them. Like if you have other friends that stream and you see somebody does something and you're like, "Oh, that's a really cool thing that person does," you can
Mhm.
emulate that and say, "Oh, well, I remember my friend such and such did this, let me see if I can implement that in my channel too." And see if that works for you. And in the past, we've talked to streamers all the time and they're like, well, you can do what that works for you. But if you see something that you think that the community really responds to and you're like, oh, that their community likes, so let me try it in my community. And it's worth giving it a shot, especially if it's your friend.
Mhm.
Absolutely, definitely. To be fair, and it's good. It's good that we've got the
Oh, yeah.
greatest community every time and stuff. I don't know what I'm saying now,
All
but
the
basically,
times.
all the times. You see, perfect, absolutely perfect. So, But yeah,
Okay, I
carry
got
on, Tom.
next question I have for you. It'll be question 4 of 8, so we're already halfway there. Would be: is there a particular game that you grew up playing on a console or PC that you would love to see remade, and what about this game made it great for you? I know you said you didn't do a lot of console gaming beforehand, but if there's anything, any game that you come across that really kind of you liked a lot, what game would that be, and why did you enjoy it so much?
Mm, okay, let me think. Because well, we did have console, but they were my brothers. I didn't have mine, so I wasn't playing much. But I remember, and I mean, I was a kid, so when we think about it, that might be the more appropriate thing. But
You don't think
we
about
used
that all the time, you know,
No, no, no.
um,
when you're a kid.
we, we used to play Street Fighter.
Hmm.
Is that with Street Fighter?
Yes,
Right.
Yes.
yes,
Yeah, that's a
yes.
classic.
Yes, with my brother, then my big brother and my dad,
Nice, nice.
and I just love that. I mean, it's they're still going, so that's not really. But I remember I love playing that with them, and I think that must be some of the
Well, if it was like the original, I mean, they could always do a remake on the original, you
true.
know, and release it with newer graphics and newer effects and such.
Yeah, that would be great. But
Yeah.
yeah, I remember those time. That was a good game. I think there are a few other than pop into my mind, but always be they're
Hmm.
So,
always been remastered, like Crash Bandicoot.
Yes. Crash
yes.
Bandicoot. I was a big
Uh,
Crash Bandicoot player.
yes, same,
That and
same.
Spyro. I can't say how many hours I lost to
Yes.
Crash and Spyro growing up. I just can't say it. This is too many.
Mm. Yeah,
That's
so many
mad.
times.
That's mad, to be fair. And like I said, you just went from here to goddess mode at the top now because you went all those classic names: Street Fighter, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. I'll tell you what, I am speechless. That's why I call you goddess now, the goddess episode. And so
You
absolutely
got a new
insane.
title.
Yeah, you got a new title, the Goddess Fleur. Goddess Fleur.
I like it. It kind of has a ring to it. It's pretty nice.
GF. Goddess Fleur. GF. That's it.
The
Yeah.
next
Oh,
question I have
mm.
for you, Fleur, is going to be number question 5, and the question is kind of on the subject of EGX too. Are there any gaming conventions that you really pay attention to, and what are your favorite parts of these conventions?
Well, I try to always follow all of those because well, obviously I always want to know which game are gonna be released
Oh
and
yeah, 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 definitely.
all of that. Um, I never had the chance to go to any convention, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Maybe someday.
Same. I'm in the same
Okay.
boat. I'm the same way. I'm like, I want to go so bad, so bad.
Yes, I mean that the yeah the community and just seeing everything. I would be like a child, before Christmas. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I would be the same way. Like I went to I went to an anime convention a few years ago, pre-COVID, and I was just like everywhere. Like I wanted to see everything. I wanted to check everything out. We stayed there for I want to say we stayed there for 2 days, if not 3. We were in a hotel and everything. I was with my friends. And I was like always about it. I was like, oh my gosh, this new panel's coming out, and I get to go check out this anime booth, and I go check this booth, and I go check this game booth, and I go check this booth, and I have a million pictures from it, from
Yes.
all the costumes that people, all the cosplay that people did for it, and I made a new friend there too from one of the panelists,
Oh,
so it was really really cool.
great.
Yeah, it's nothing like being there, so I get what you're saying. You
Mm-mm.
can watch it all day long, but you're like, oh, I want to be there so bad.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
It's because you didn't ask me to join,
That's what
did
it
you?
is. That's what it was. That's what it was, Milk.
Just get a USA ticket, USA to UK ticket, and then everything will be sorted. On
Nashville
the
International. Nashville is an international airport, and they do have straight shots from here to London. Just gonna say.
so
Oh,
basically, what Trans is
Just
saying
saying.
is is basically you've got to go there as soon as possible now. Don't, no questions asked.
No,
Got to
what
go there
Trance
now.
is saying is she wants to go and she has the means to go if she just had the money to go. That's what Trance is
yes.
saying.
I,
Exactly.
again,
I
guys, we
am
will be doing.
45 minutes away from the airport. I will, if I get a plane ticket, I will be there. Okay?
What about your boyfriend? You're
Take his
not
own
going to
plane
leave.
ticket.
Oh, that's a bit harsh, isn't it? To be fair, just yeeted across. Oh, I'm going. I'm going to the UK.
Bye, babe. I'm going to the UK to see Malk. Bye.
Bye.
They're like, oh, where's my ticket? Well, you got to get your ticket. I'm like, what? Why? Why? That's unbelievable.
No,
But
I would rather go with him because I know he'd want to come and see you too.
Yeah.
But I just, but if I have the opportunity, I'm not
Not
going to
gonna say
turn it down.
no.
I'm just saying.
that's
True.
mad. That's mad. To be fair,
I know it sounds mean, but it's the truth. And
it's
he
the
knows
God's
it
honest
too.
truth. It's God's
He
honest
knows it
truth.
too. Like when I went to the anime convention, I'm like, "Do you want to go?" And he's like, "No." I was like, "Are you sure?" "Yeah." "I'd rather you. I want you to go with if you want to go." "No." "Okay, bye, bye."
Bye.
I gave him opportunities to say yes. He said no. I was like, "Okay, bye." Done.
Yes.
I could just imagine you
Mm-mm.
kept saying, "You coming? You coming? You coming?" And
No,
I,
I
no.
didn't actually. Like I gave him like two or three. I gave him 2 or 3 times. I said, "Are you sure you don't want to go? Are you sure you don't want to go?" Because I was going on a free pass with my friend. And I was going to see if we could get a pass for him or he could buy a pass that day or whatever. And he's like, no. And even when she asked me earlier on, she's like, "Do you want to come to anime convention with us?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "Let me ask if the boyfriend wants to go." Asked him, he goes, "No." I said, "Are you sure?" I even asked him up to like a week before the convention. Okay. And then as I left, I was like, "Are you sure you don't want to go? You can do a day pass if you want. I'll get you back here." And he goes, "No, you go ahead and go." I'm like, "All right, bye." It's like, I mean, he knows
Yeah.
it. He knows it's true. If I
Mm-mm.
have the opportunity, I mean, and I ask him, "Do you want to come?" And he says no. All right, it's done. Done deal. Say less.
Mm-mm.
I'm gone.
True. You asked.
That's
I did
true.
the nice thing. Okay.
It's mad, to be fair. But for you, Fleur, I mean, I know you said you would like to go and see like some of the conventions and stuff like EGX as well. So would you ever come to the UK for EGX UK if you had the chance?
I mean, if I had the chance, yeah. Well, UK isn't really that far away from me since I'm in France, so I mean,
Yep.
I would love to.
You should be able to take a train up there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
the
it's like a
Eurostar.
train. Yeah, it's a Eurostar. So I train from
Mm-mm.
London to London
Nice.
St Pancras International, I think it is, to Paris, Paris,
Yes, Paris,
Brussels.
and there are one in the north of
It's
France too.
Belgium as well. I know because it's
Yeah, Belgium,
Brussels.
but north of France too. There's coming from the north,
Oh, okay.
and
That makes it
yes,
easier for transport across Europe because in the states we don't have that. I mean, we have Amtrak's, but not every
Really?
Amtrak goes every place. Like, I mean, there's not
yeah.
a regular travel that you can go. I mean, you usually
Yeah.
have to fly most anywhere you want to
Mm-mm.
go or drive. So,
With London, you get like underground tubes, but it's only strictly for London only. So it would be great if they did one for like the Midlands of the UK and all the other stuff, and you'd be like, oh, I'll just travel, don't have to mess about too much, to be fair. But um, it's just all depends really how it all goes.
yeah.
But it's good to know that I will guarantee. If I tell you what, if I win the lottery at any point, I'll let you guys get a ticket,
Yay!
one way ticket,
One more
not
thing.
return, not return.
It might be cheaper to do a return, to do a round trip, actually, believe it or not,
Uh,
depending on how the
well,
planes are doing.
I'm offering you the
I'm
one
just saying.
day. Well, we'll say one
I'm
day,
just
one
saying.
I'm just saying to you, would you ever take the one, like the single, no return, just one way ticket
I'd
if
have
you
to
had
get
the
myself
option?
back, but yes,
Yes.
because I
So
do have
you,
to be in the States at some point,
Yeah, I need to. But
unless
I
I'm
no,
can't
moving.
do my
Okay, if I'm moving, I'm like, okay, whatever, it's no
well,
big deal.
that's
But
what I mean. That's what I mean. You're moving to the UK.
moving to
That's
the
what I get.
UK,
That's
Woo.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
woo! I haven't
Eh,
talked to the boyfriend about that one.
You'd be like, no,
He'd
there's too much
actually
Scottish.
probably rather be in the Netherlands.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
yes,
Netherlands.
yes. I
He
would
Yeah.
wants to go to
love
the
to go.
Netherlands
I would
so
love to
Mm,
go.
bad. I mean, his
yeah.
family, his ancestors are from there, so
Oh, nice.
yeah. His family name, his family
Yeah.
name is like used to be like well known in that area, and I think it still has some weight. But
Okay.
he's Dutch and Scottish is what his ancestors are.
Okay.
It's so cool. He is so cool. Uh, I'll call him Toad because I nickname
Yep,
him Toad, but he's so cool. It's so cool. Um,
he's pretty
yeah.
awesome. What can I say?
Fleur's like, have you met him? Like, no, I've only played
He's played games with him.
played games with Warframe, if that's how I pronounce it. Warframe.
Played Warframe
Um,
and GTA races with him.
You.
yes,
Yep.
as well. I was good because if you was with GTA, that's why it was just us when we did the Warframe as well.
Yeah,
So
I know.
so good, but yeah, that's insane. To be fair, Fleur, like to hear your thoughts of like you would like to go to the UK if you the Eurogamer is coming out. It is out next year. It is out next year.
Nice.
Uh, so if you are, I'll give you that one way ticket if I win the lottery. How about that? How about
Okay,
that?
we're waiting for
So,
it.
Okay.
so
It's
yeah.
Josh. It's Bish Bash Josh.
Bish Bash Josh, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Hey.
Uh, we got Fleur.
Hi, buddy.
We got
Hi.
Fleur. So, um, yeah, sorry, we got sidetracked again, and I've lost track of what number it was.
I know where we're. I'm paying attention, Malk. Don't worry, I got this.
Okay, I'll leave it to it.
So the
Uh,
next question is question number 6 of 8, and it is how long have you been streaming for, and what were some memorable milestones along the way?
So I started streaming at the very end of last year. Like literally the last day of last year.
New Year's Eve.
Exactly. I was like, "Yay!"
Happy New Year.
Exactly. That's a at least it's an easy day to remember.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't tell you exactly what day I started streaming. I know it was in May sometime. That's all I know.
Yeah.
At least it's easy for you to memorize, and it's kind of cool
Yes.
too because, like, starting streaming and trying on a new journey right at the end of the year and going into the new year with this new journey is kind of really, kind of poetic, honestly.
with a new
Yes.
journey as
Hmm.
well,
Yeah,
because all I heard was journey and then journey
a
again,
new journey,
to a new journey as well. That's what I heard twice at the
going
same
on a new
time.
journey.
Yeah, that's what.
Exactly.
Now you've heard it 3 times.
Yeah. Oh, I fall for that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh God, I'm so sorry, Fleur, with whatever happens tonight with this podcast. I'm blaming
Oh.
Trance, wherever
All my fault.
100% it
I'm the
is.
one that ruined the episode today.
Yeah, three,
No.
three.
3.
No, I think that's what makes it the best.
Aw, thank you, Fleur. All the love to you.
Oh, oh, fair play.
The
Fair,
banter is really, I think people come for the banter. But the
yeah,
crazy thing about it is we actually are like this.
absolutely.
If you haven't seen our streams in the past, we actually are like this back and forth always. It never changes.
Absolutely.
That's the best part.
Absolutely. Josh, I'll answer that question to you in the Ask Us Anything after the Fleur questions. We only got two left of it,
Got 2 more to go.
mate. So,
We're
yeah, so
almost
we've got
there.
two more to go. So, yeah, I mean, insane, to be fair. So, new journey to a new journey beginning as well.
Yes.
So it's all good.
Next
Um,
question I have, second to last question, is going to be: what games have you been playing a lot late, or have been obsessed with lately, on or off stream?
Oh well,
if
that's pretty easy.
if you don't
There you
say
go.
Mario Kart, there's something wrong. To be fair.
Well, of course, Mario Kart is one of them. I mean, I love Mario Kart. That game,
Mario Kart's awesome. That's so much fun.
yes,
I miss it
yeah,
so
playing
much.
with friends,
Oh yeah,
just
totally.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. I love it. So yeah, definitely Mario Kart. Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
I've been
Oh
doing
yeah.
all of it. Uh, um, and light. Um, Addis. Addis too.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Nice.
Mm-mm.
Nice. Dead by
Yeah,
Daylight is
that's
still going really, really strong.
mm-mm.
Definitely. DBD
Yes.
is going so strong. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
It's
have
hanging
a
in
lot of my friends who are playing it, so I
there.
pretty much always have someone to play it with. So
Yeah.
that's
That's the best
great.
thing about it, really. When I
Yes.
fly into the city, sometimes if my friends aren't around, I'm just like, what am I doing here? I'm just going to chill because I
what
don't know what else to do because
what
people
are you
aren't there to
doing?
hang out with.
Yeah.
I don't
Mad.
fly in for my friends. I fly in for myself, but I mean, it's nice to have my friends there.
Mm-mm.
It makes it more fun because then we can go and get
True.
into shit together.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
To be
definitely.
fair.
So, yeah, Malk, I'll have to tell you about what I was talking about earlier before the show later.
Yeah.
Later.
That is so secretive. No, that's gonna happen on there.
All right.
So
So, last question we have for you, number 8 of 8, is: do you have any suggestions for potential streamers? And I love that question. That's always one of my favorite questions that we have.
Oh. Suggestion. I mean, just 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 have fun. Just have
Yep.
fun. I mean, don't go like too hard on yourself trying to don't don't focus on the numbers and
Mm-hmm.
all of that because that's gonna well I mean some people can grow pretty quickly, but I don't think that's what happened for the most. So yeah, don't focus on yourself, just on that. Just focus on yourself, on having
Mm-hmm.
fun, on making friends. Well, if that's something you want to do, obviously. But yeah, I think that's what you have to focus on while streaming, because otherwise that can become pretty toxic.
I have to say that the friends I have made through streaming, even though some of them don't stream anymore, are some of the best people I've ever met.
Yes,
In my
same.
community and then fellow streamers, they're some of the most awesome people that I've ever met. And I'm so happy that I started streaming and got to know them. And like we do co-streams together, me and Malk's situation, we do our show together. We've known each other for like 5 years. So it's one of those things. Like I mean, and I've made such wonderful friendships along the way
Mm-mm.
with my people as well as my friends stream, and it really is awesome to just meet people from
Yes,
all over the world. I have friends all over the world now because of my streaming.
yes, that's the same for me. So I mean, just for that, I
Yeah.
wouldn't regret anything.
Oh yeah, totally. I think we're losing Malk. He's kind of just like in chill mode right now.
no, I'm just intrigued because I don't want to interrupt you guys at all with the questions at all. So I'm just like, yeah.
You look like you're like I don't know. I mean,
No,
you look like you do when you get drunk, okay?
I am not
But
drunk.
I know you're not drunk. I know you're not.
It's
You've been
7 Up.
drinking
Oh my.
7 Up, so I know you're not drunk.
But it's
But that's
sugar
the look
free
you have
though.
on your face right now,
It's
buddy.
sugar. It's sugar free, so the sugar's not kicking in yet. That's
Ah, I
why.
got
That's
you. Okay.
that's why. I'm so sorry.
It's the lack of sugar high is what it is. He's just kind
Yeah,
of like, He's on chill mode right now.
Yeah, that's why. That is why. Um, but yeah, it's just insane, and you're all right with that, Fleur, because the try and get a good try and get good friendly people as well, just to help you build up everyone's confidence as well, and it brings so much joy and so much happiness to do the streams. Yes, we do get the idiots of people who try and ruin, like the haters and all the
Mhm.
bastards that ruin everything for us, but we don't care. We could just do anything that we ever want to, and then just pretend that they're not there. And it's as simple as one,
Bam,
two,
hammer.
three. There we go.
3.
There we go. That,
Today's episode is brought to you by the number 3.
it's a magic number. See, that song's in my head now. When you do
Oh, dang.
three,
I'm sorry.
yeah, when you do three, it's a magic number. I was like, oh god,
Our
what have you
our
done?
little educational moment.
Oh no, oh no, what have you done? What have you done?
No, the comment about the number 3.
Yeah.
It's a Sesame Street reference.
I
It is.
know, I know. I'm just still laughing.
Okay.
Like,
I was like saying, what the heck, Malk? Did you never watch Sesame Street growing up, buddy? I
I
mean,
yeah, I know. I'm just saying I have, but I'm still laughing about that comment that you did, like the three. I was like, it's a three, but it's a three there. I was like, yeah, still good. But anyway, that was segment 3.
3.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, 3. It's like sick, but with 3. Sick on there. So that is just insane. So that
It
was
still
this.
sounds so weird when you do it.
Why?
It doesn't change. I don't know
Why?
why. It just does.
Mm-mm.
Every time I hear you say that, I'm like, I need to correct this. Sick.
I've
Oh.
just been
I
rinsed
love you,
on.
buddy. I do, but
Uh,
honestly,
Anywho,
this sounds weird coming from you. I'm
and
not gonna
it's
lie.
not. It's not weird. It's sick. How about
A
that?
little bit weird. A
Sick.
little bit
It's
weird,
not. It's not weird. Right. Ask us anything, guys. Last segment on here. So
Segment
basically,
4.
yeah.
It doesn't work the
You gonna do
same.
that? You
No,
gonna do
it
it like
doesn't
that?
work the same.
You gonna try to do that?
No.
Try to do that. I don't know. Basically, ask us anything. You can either ask
In
me.
Malk's words, we've lost the
Trans-
plot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Me, you can either ask me. I'm not saying I haven't lost the plot. I'm just saying ask me or Trance or Fleur any questions that you want. I know I've got yours, Josh, so we'll answer it in a minute. But you can ask us anything, and we'll probably do for the next 15 minutes of our latest stream as well. So this will be, and the questions will be from Trance's or from mine as well. So, what have you got anything from yours before I ask
Not
Josh's?
yet. Not yet.
Okay. Josh has said, Malk, I have a weird question for you. I'm like, okay, what is the weird question? Do you may ask? And he put, do you support Wolves, as in this football team that I've got here? Do you support Wolves because you live there, or just because you like the team? It's because it's my hometown. It's my hometown team. To be fair, that's the God's honest truth. Um, it's like supporting your hometown team, and then you support the Glory Hunters as well. That's just the idiots as well. So it's mainly the hometown team that you support, that you're born at as well. Passionate stuff. So that is the God's honest truth, Josh. So yeah, that is my hometown team. Um, oh, actually, I've got a question for you, Fleur. You probably think, oh shit, what have I done now on this? Basically, I'm trying to think of how to put this. Have, in all your times you're streaming, what was your best? I know you said your best and worst moments, but what was your ultimate moment of achievement when you've been doing as a streamer, personally, when you've been like, as a Twitch streamer? The ultimate one. Ultimate one.
The number one.
Oh, that's a that's a hard one. Um,
See, I had to elaborate it a bit better in my head before because the sugar
Yeah.
ain't kicking in. The sugar ain't kicking
Yeah.
in. That's why.
I get it.
Yeah. Thanks, Trans, for telling me it's not kicking it in.
No, I'm
That's
just
right.
saying I get where you're coming from is what I'm saying.
mm,
I understand. I don't
um,
just drink color flavored sugar water, thank you.
Call me bad
jeez.
time. Call me bad times again.
Trent tries to kill Malk multiple times in an episode by making him laugh.
Jeez.
um.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're not getting away from this, Fleur. What's your ultimate one?
Oh, I mean, I had so many good moments. Like, I don't know.
Oh, pressure
That's
moments.
yeah.
This is what I
mm,
love about it because that you don't know what to answer. To be fair.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, I had a lot of really great moments, and I'm like, how can I choose just one and say that it's the best out of it? Um, let's say maybe when I did my birthday stream,
Okay.
That's cool.
Nice, nice.
because yeah, I had a great moment, really great moment, a lot of fun. Like, I mean, um, I ended up singing Disney songs in French on
Ah,
stream.
I love it. That's so cool.
Oh, you got me answering another question now. To be fair,
Disney
uh,
songs in French. I love it.
Yeah, that was really a great moment. Just having everyone was streaming for about 7 months already, and I was so that was something big
Yeah.
on itself, and I was just having the opportunity to do my birthday with friends and playing games and having fun, and yeah, that was great.
Nice. Awesome.
okay,
I love it.
okay. I tell you what. Before, actually, Trans, have you got any more questions from your side?
No,
Nothing.
not yet.
Okay. Josh, I'll do yours in one moment. I promise you that, mate. I'm intrigued now. Um, has there been any? What was the worst or the uncomfortable? Say the worst moments as a streamer, like the uncomfortable ones, like I don't know. No, that's not a crap. That's a crap one. I'm trying to think of some good ones. Favorite Mario Kart character. Favorite Mario Kart character that you always loved the most.
Oh well, the one I always play is Isabelle from Animal
Ah, okay.
Crossing.
Yeah.
And I love her, even though I've never played Animal Crossing before the Switch one, and I've only played it a couple times not long ago. But I mean, she's so cute.
Yeah.
She's a little, she's a little doggy with a little ponytail
Ah,
thing.
so
She's too
cute.
cute.
I love
So
it.
yeah,
She
and
sounds adorable.
okay, I'm always playing her, and I refuse to play anyone else. That's
Poor,
it.
There you
poor,
go.
poor Nintendo characters like Mario, Luigi, Bowser. Sorry,
Oh,
guys, you've just been rejected.
everyone wants
For
to
a
play
puppy.
them.
For a puppy.
Exactly.
Milk is it completely okay because it's a puppy.
Mm-mm. Exactly.
I, um, I
It's a
think I've
puppy.
been out. I think I've been outdone by. I think I've been outdone. Woof
Yes,
woof.
you have.
There
Mm-mm.
as well. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do Josh's question actually. Josh says, "I don't live." Oh, okay, you're not that far. I didn't realise she was that close. To be fair, so Josh says, "Question for everyone: What is your favourite sport and video game?"
Mm. My favorite sport, I'm not really a sports ball person, but the
Mm-mm.
one that I do like to watch is actually baseball.
Oh, really?
I like watching baseball. Everybody's into football. I like baseball. Also, because it happens in
Is
the
it?
springtime, and I like spring. So it kind of works out.
What team
My
do you support then? What team do you
The
support?
Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves.
You know what? If I see you, I'll be like, and you in the stands, I'll be like, there's my girl
Yeah.
there on the stand on the
I've never
podcast.
gone to a game, but I watch the. I used to watch the games a lot on TV, but I don't haven't as much recently because I've been busy. But I used to watch it a lot, and when a baseball game comes on, if it's the Braves, I'll usually sit and watch it for a little while at least until I gotta go do something.
No way. You
But yeah,
learn
it's my
something.
favorite sport. And my favorite video game, I don't actually have a favorite video game, guys. I think I've said this before. I think somebody asked me this before. I have games that I loved growing up and games that I'm all about right now.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
one game that I'm all about right now, and Mount knows which one it is. And you guys do
Mm-mm.
too.
Uh,
The GTA
uh,
RP is my thing right now.
I was just about
But
to say I did not know anything about it. To be fair.
I grew up, like you're talking earlier, I grew up playing Crash Bandicoot and I grew up playing Spyro, and I loved The Legend of Dragoon, and that's got a special place in my heart. And I think I said that if I had to pick one, it would be Final Fantasy VIII of all of those. But that's just
Oh,
so,
absolutely
yeah.
fantastic. Fleur, how about you?
Well, I'm not much of a sport person either. Like, um, I don't practice, and I don't watch. I don't really watch it. I mean, well, I'm in Europe. I'm in France, so football or soccer
Yeah.
Yeah,
uh, is a big thing. I'm not really into it. Like, I don't know well, like anything about it, but I still watch a bit of it during the World Cup and that kind of
hmm
things, because
That's a big
um,
event, though. I mean, that's understandable. Like even
yeah.
people who
yeah.
don't watch American football still watch the Super Bowl. So I mean, I get
Same,
that.
same. I'm not a big. I watch the NFL, but not like a big fan of it, or pick a team or anything like that. But
Mhm.
I'll watch the Super Bowl because it's like the most
It's a big event.
prestigious.
Yeah,
It's a big
it's a
Yeah.
event.
huge event. So
Mm-mm.
I
It's
get that.
it's like
Yeah,
cricket.
so
It's like cricket as well. So, cricket was like um basically I don't watch it. Cricket's like just hitting the bat, the ball and batting and trying
mhm,
to get fours and sixes. But with that, it's basically I only watch the Ashes because it's like England versus Australia because that's what it's called, the Ashes, and that's
Mm,
like a big event to us. But I only watch it because it's that big, massive event. It's
yeah.
like if you're not a big fan of the sport, but you watch the big tournaments or the big events, that's where you draw yourself in. But you wouldn't watch like the domestics and all the other stuff as well, like
mhm.
which is understandable to be fair. So, um, what was your favorite video game as well? That was the last bit of the question.
Um, I couldn't choose just one. Yeah, I can. It's a bit like trends. There's the game I grew up playing, love them, and then the games I'm playing now, and I just can't. I mean, I have a lot of games I've played through the years, and I've played at some different part of my life when I was different, well, person somehow. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I can choose. They all they're all important to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Fair dues. From my perspective, I love football, aka soccer. Um, I love that's my main one. That'll be my favourite one. I also love darts, rugby. It's kind of like American football, but like different format.
I
But
know.
it's hard to explain.
It's
To
a lot rougher than
Yeah,
American football.
Oh, is
rug,
that
rug,
possible?
Rugby.
rugby is a lot tougher than then
Yeah.
it,
People think
it
American football is tough. No, they haven't ever seen a rugby game.
Yeah, I
no.
mean rugby is really, yeah, that's something
Yeah.
different.
I tell you what,
Crazy.
actually, if you watch the NFL, it's like stop start, and
Uh-huh.
like we want continuous action
Yeah.
unless they're running the ball away, like going all the way to the end. Like, yeah, that's great. That's a great run there. Um, but for me, I love darts, rugby, golf, boxing. I absolutely love boxing. There's some others as well. And it's going to kill me. F1, Formula One racing as
Yeah.
well. That's what I love about it as well.
Yeah.
But football will be my number one favourite sport anyway because of the hometown team and it's all good stuff. So the video game, as I agree with the two lovely ladies. It's very tough to pick a video game, the favourite video game of all time. I love the Uncharted series. That was my
Yes.
without doubt the Uncharted series. I I have played some of the Tomb Raider games as well back in
Mm-mm.
the day, as well as not like completed it because I was just like in my teens. I was like, oh yeah, that's it, me. That's me done. And I'll pick another game. Like Tomb Raider. There was like what was it now? I like the FIFAs, and if you like a proper good story mode, Uncharted is without that. But Crash
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bandicoot, when it was remastered, oh my god, I was just bowing down to say, at
Mm-mm.
the time, you are freaking legends for
I
getting it
could
back.
probably play that
Yes.
now. I couldn't play it before because my computer like did not want to work with it, but the computer I have now, I could probably play the Crash Bandicoot trilogy now again.
Again, again, yeah.
Again.
Yes.
But
Yes.
but I always thought PS1 versions were always difficult than the remastered versions. Do you agree with that?
I haven't played the remastered versions of Crash or Spyro, so I can't compare. But I remember how difficult the PS1 versions were.
Yes.
And I
Mm-mm.
was not the person who would, continuously play a level over and over again. I was the person who wanted to go through the level, finish the game, and then come back and try and better my score if I felt like it. So I
Yeah,
would go through a whole game. I'd go through the whole story as far as I could get, or to the end or whatever, and then I would go back and say, okay, I'm gonna better this score. I'm gonna do this. Or I'm gonna do that. Or I'd get a walkthrough and say, oh, I missed this. Let me go check it out. That's how I was always with my games. All of my
that's
games, I was like that.
that's mad. To be fair, that's mad. But it's with the games itself, it's insane. To be fair, but at the end of the day, it's just the enjoyment. That's what these guys
Oh
are
yeah,
about
always.
as well. And any questions from you,
I
Trans?
want to ask you a question, Mal, but it's not like a question. Do you want to ask me any questions about what's been going on with Aliana in GTRP right now?
Um, I wasn't going to say one thing, but now you mentioned it.
Now that I mentioned it,
Now, in the latest update, what actually has happened to the love story, or if there is a love story of Aliana? Is it Aliana? Aliana?
Aliana.
See,
Her name
I
is
could.
Aliana Rawlier.
Ooh.
That's her
Ooh,
name.
okay. So, how things go with GTA RP with Aliana, and give us some more updates since we've missed out 2 weeks of the
Well, my
updates.
server's about to update, so
Okay.
we're going to have that coming. But up to this point, Aliana is no longer in the Blue Gang. She
Oh.
is now in Vagos,
Oh. Okay.
has been for a little while. She was going to decide on between them or another gang, and then some stuff happened with the other gang that involved her friends. And she's like, I can't handle that. They're going to disrespect my friends, then I'm going to go Vagos. Because her gang fell apart.
Oh.
So she's been hanging out with the Vagos. She's been doing stuff with them. She's gotten into more trouble, been to jail more times in the last week than she had ever been in jail before this because of the stuff she's been
Uh,
getting into.
Oh.
that's insane. To be
She's
fair.
paid PD so many fines.
That's mad. That is, to be fair.
For her, it's a badge of honor, though. She's just that type of person. And Aliana does have a boyfriend now,
Oh,
who
Ooh.
is another Vagos member.
I keep saying bingo bongos. Oh, that's what a
Vagos.
bongos.
Vagos.
Oh,
Vagos.
bongos. I thought you said bongos, like bongos. Like that's it. That was it. Sorry,
Vagos
that
is
was.
yellow gang.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair, dude. Now, I'll ask you, Fleur. Would you ever try GTA RP in the near future, if you had the chance? Obviously, if you got time.
I don't know. I like the um. How do I say that? Sorry, sometimes my brain is like, you want to say that in French? How do you say that in English?
Well, I would love you to say that in French, then we haven't got the subtitles, so we would not even know
There'll
what
be
you
no
were going to say.
subtitles.
There'll be no subtitles for what we are going to be, well, for what we are going to be hearing as well. For all we know, Flo will be like effing this, effing that on the swear words.
No.
Yeah. Uh,
I think because I used to do LP, but you know the one you write,
Yeah,
the LP, the
yeah.
and so
I'm a D&D tabletop D&D player too. So
oh
yeah,
okay.
that's why I love role play. It's so much fun.
Yes, exactly. I love role
Mhm.
play. So I mean, why not? That could be nice because I haven't been role playing for quite some time now. So that could be fun to
Allie's
somehow get back to.
mentality, she is so hard. She's just so hard. Oh my gosh. And those who watch my streams, you know that I had Olivia earlier on, and Olivia kind of fell off the map because she left the city on a bad sour note. But Olivia's back in the city now as well.
oh,
Not
okay.
for any other reason, but because she just wanted to come and check the city out, see if there's anybody she still knew, see what she could do. Um, Olivia, and in our city, when you have an alternate city character, since it's a role play server and we're a serious role play server, it's called a cousin. So they're related, but they are not exactly the same person. The best way to describe the two, and this is why I tell everybody when I'm trying to describe it, in a situation, Olivia is kind of refined. And for those of you who've watched my streams with Olivia, you know how refined she is. Aliana is not. She is hardline. She's in a gang because she's gang mentality, and she is like bad bitch to the max. Okay, not that Olivia couldn't be. Olivia could, but Aliana is like, yeah.
That's mad.
She's off the wall sometimes.
That's mad. That is, to be fair.
I'm not lying.
Oh, so I bet you've heard of that now. So would you still be tempted to do RP in the near future?
Well, at least I would be curious yeah, to see that.
If you did do an RP, I'm intrigued now. What would Fleur be in as a character itself? Would you be yourself, or would you be the dark side, the angry side, the trouble side as well?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't thought about it. Both
For
could be fun.
for me, the differences in Olivia and Aliana, they're two separate sides of myself in a way.
Hmm.
Even though Olivia's story is much more complex, but Olivia has that refined, you know,
Calm look.
no, it's not even calm. Like she carries herself differently and she has a different mentality. And Aliana
Hmm.
is Allie. So yeah,
Un- Unbelievable.
I'm not gonna say much more because I did, because I don't want to get in trouble for anybody seeing my channel, or whatever. But if you want to see Aliana in action, just watch a couple of my episodes
Oh
because,
yes,
like, she is off the wall. She's
I'm
gotten to
gonna
the point
know.
now. She's gotten to the point now where she goes into PD. She goes, they're like, "What? Who are you?" And she's like, "You should know who I am. Don't act like you don't know who I am."
Oh my, I love that. I'm definitely need to check that. Like, jeez.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying that So she's a little wild.
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah.
Um, I've got nothing from my side. Trans, have you got any more questions from
I do
your side?
not.
What's going on tonight? Where's
2
everyone?
hours and 36 minutes, y'all. That's awesome.
Something ain't right. They're gonna pop out of nowhere. We're like,
No,
ball, 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 ball. Like questions galore.
no. We're doing so good. We're doing
What,
so well.
would you ever do a co-stream in the near future with us,
Yeah.
Fleur?
Of course. Yeah.
But what game though? What game though? Mario Kart? Is it Mario
I don't
Kart?
have Mario Kart.
Oh, you've ruined it. You've
I'm
ruined it.
sorry.
So you've
I'm
ruined
sorry.
it.
No.
This episode has now been deemed trans ruins everything.
No.
How could you?
I'm
How
sorry.
could you? How could you?
I'm sorry.
I'm upset. I'm upset. Just one game. Just one perfect game. One game.
No.
One game. Um, we have to. Would you, like I said, would you ever do a co-stream in the near future with us, like random games? Actually, who would you pick out of us two? Fleur.
No, I don't pick.
We did
Go on.
Solana too last week. Not 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago. We did Solana too. Poor thing.
yeah, yeah. This is
You don't have
this
a
is
favorite? You don't have a favorite?
Oh.
It's okay if it's Malk. I'll take the L. It's okay. I don't mind.
No. I don't pick favorites. That face, I mean. Jeez.
I'm just
oh,
kidding. Poor Fleur.
No, no favorites. Oh.
Aw. We can't do that to her, Malk. She's too nice.
she is too.
Couldn't do it to
She
Lana
is.
either. She was too nice.
But we forced her. We forced her to
She
chat.
didn't answer.
But we tried. We tried everything.
Poor
To be fair.
Lana. Oh my.
Poor
Um,
thing.
poor thing. Poor thing. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, I cannot believe it. Nearly 2 hours and 40 minutes of the stream
Yes.
itself. And have you enjoyed it tonight?
Yes, a lot. A lot, a lot. It was a lot
We,
of fun.
we've had the pressured favourite question at the end, but have you enjoyed it as a whole? From the
Yes, yes, really.
That's
Really,
good.
that was great.
That's good. That's good. I think I'm the favourite. Trans. I'm the favourite. I'm the
Okay.
favourite. Trans is like, yeah, right. 3? No chance.
3.
3.
3.
Yeah. Nah, it's like I said, Fleur, I've pestered and pestered you to join the podcast for many, many times. I know she probably think, no, you haven't. I did a couple of times, but it's a great honour for you to be here tonight, and same to
Thank you.
everyone else. But it's been a great honour for you to be here because it's good to hear your thoughts. And there you go. There's the love on the
Oh,
chat
All the
as well.
love.
So, um, but I, me personally, I have enjoyed your streams every time when you're on. I try and come on when I can. I know you do it at like a late night shows type streams as well. So
yes.
we tried our hard. I try and get on as because I know you do the Dead by Daylight and then Mario Kart. When you do Mario Kart, you are the queen, the goddess queen of the winning.
Oh
Every time
my.
this
I
is what's
don't
up.
I don't know if Malk caught it or not, but Josh did say he would drop you a follow as well. So there you go. Earlier today, before he asked the
Oh.
question,
Oh no, I didn't. But
I
thanks,
did
Cute.
catch it.
Chance. I
You're
didn't.
welcome.
Yeah, thanks,
Oh.
Chance. There you go. My favourite's completely gone, so pass it over to Tran. To be fair, so
Oh.
yeah,
That's so
I
nice.
know, it's so nice on there. Yeah, definitely. But basically, personally, I've enjoyed your streams. I'm sure Trans will catch you on the streams next, when she does.
It's
But
always weird.
it's not
It's always
weird.
weird. No, it's weird when I get a chance to catch her. It's like at the times that she streams. I don't always get a
Oh
chance to
yeah.
catch
Yeah.
her. It's a weird time sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
it's
I,
okay.
I'm shit with an explanation, so you know me by now from that. Um, but overall, like I said, and I'll say this for the last time, you are an amazing streamer. We will enjoy, and we always will enjoy your content. Do more Mario Kart, do more wins, because you'll be the speed queen goddess as well.
Oh,
As well. So,
thank you. Thank you.
and I'll never forget the
So great
day
to,
when,
it was so great to have you on the show too, and to meet you.
yeah.
Yes,
Actually, get a
thank
chance
you
to
for
talk with you. It's great.
having me. That
Of
was
course.
great. Thank you.
So, see, you can't say that you've been on a podcast now. You say you have now.
Yeah,
Doing the
Yes.
podcast. Yes.
I
What's
love
it
it.
been
I love
for?
it when our friends haven't been on a podcast before, because we've had a few of those people that have come through like that. And like, I've never been on a podcast before, and they get to be on our podcast first. So like, if you can handle our podcast, you can handle pretty much anything.
Yeah,
So I mean, your
definitely.
jitters should be
Oh.
gone from now on. You're good. You've got the sun pat.
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely. But Fleur, I mean, we would you ever come back next season if you come
Yes.
back? You would.
No,
Bish bash
Absolutely.
bosh. Bish bash bosh moment. So, Fleur, thank you again for the last time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Absolute ledge
Thank
you
you.
are, and I wish you all the very best of luck in your streaming, and I know you will. And don't stop. Just you have such a good time,
there it
you
goes
know,
again.
and
There it goes again.
having a ball. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. There we go. So, and can I just say thank you to the legendary, the hostess with the mostess
That's me.
is Trance, and I was your host with the most milk. But there's one more thing I have to do. One more thing I have to do. Yeah, thank you, Fleur. Thank you for pointing. That is perfect timing.
Ah.
There we go.
you're,
I
you
can't
don't
do
know what
it.
you're doing.
I'm trying to do the
Over
point.
here, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the point. It's like,
Thanks to Fleur for being here and being our guest tonight. We're so happy to have you here with us. I was glad. Had a
Thank
great time.
you.
and so I bet you're wondering what's happening with the podcast lately. So obviously, the last few weeks, about 2 of the 3 weeks, a poor Trance. She
Yeah.
was not feeling too good. So she's fully well, as you can tell, because we were doing the podcast. But basically, as for the next 2 weeks, there'll be no podcast from either me or Trance because Trance is unavailable on
Yep.
those 2 weeks.
I
So
have real life work stuff I have to handle. The
Oh.
next 2 weeks are going to be really busy. So we have events that I have to attend. It's mandatory work, and they fall in the time that we had the podcast. So I won't be available to do the podcast the next 2 weeks. But Mal, we plan on being back and finishing up the season the week following, and we have 4 episodes left. So we will probably go in a little bit into November, but we'll probably finish up right around Thanksgiving or a little bit before. And yeah, you guys will get to have a wonderful holiday time after hanging out with us for 20 episodes plus.
I can't believe when we do hit that 20th mark, we'll be thinking, what the
That's
hell
gonna be
did we?
crazy.
It's going to be crazy as well.
I
Um,
still have a hard time thinking to myself that we have done 4 months of episodes.
Jeez.
I even had to think twice for that. To be
Yep.
fair,
Yep.
how did we do 4? Oh, yeah, we did.
We're on episode 16. There's 4 weeks in a month, buddy.
Yeah, my
4
mind's
months.
gone. You know the time now because my head's gone after this time because it's gone completely.
It's
So.
crazy.
So just a reminder, guys, there is going to be 4 episodes left. So we're not sure who we're going to get for episode 17, 18, 19, or 20th.
We
I
got 2
think
weeks
we'll,
figured out.
so we've got 2 weeks of prep to find out who will try and join us. If you know anyone that wants to join the podcast just for a laugh or get their views up and running, send us some info and we'll
Send them our
contact them.
way. Yeah,
Yeah,
have them talk to us. I know my information is on my About channel, so if you know anybody, you're like, oh yeah, you should really join this podcast and have a good time. And if you want to do that, you can give them my information. That's fine, or send it to my page, and my email's there. All my other good shit's there, so you can get a hold of me in any way. So
absolutely fantastic stuff. So, can I just say thank you to Fleur, thank you
yes,
to
thank
Trans
you
Gamer Girl,
too.
and also thank you to myself for
Thanks, Malp.
thanks for that. So here we go, guys. Like I said, there'll be no podcast for the next 2 weeks, so we will be back on, I believe, the 30th of October. So it's a
Yeah,
massive
right
two
before
weeks.
Halloween. Right before
Right,
Halloween.
right before
Ooh.
Halloween. All Hallows
I have
Spook.
to do a Halloween episode. That'd be fun.
Oh, can you imagine that? It'd be Halloween
Ooh.
spooks galore. Everyone will be
I love it.
shocked with that. Anyways, like I said, Fleur, take it yourself. I wish you all the very best of luck in your streaming. I'm sure you'll be doing absolutely swell
You.
All
as
the
well. So,
love.
You
uh,
too.
so next, like I said, guys, I hope you all have a very good 2 week break from us, and we'll be back for the last 4 episodes. All being well, obviously, all being well. So, anyways, guys, take care of yourselves from all of us. Bye bye. Say
Bye,
bye.
guys.